Yeehaw, got Snicker.
I'll just go on in a sec.
Hi!
Hey everybody,
Are we muted? I don't think so.
we're not muted.
Yay!
We've started at our usual time, Jordan o'clock.
Thank
Welcome
you
to
for
the stream.
raid.
Steve o'clock.
Steve o'clock? No, Steve o'clock is much later.
Welcome.
It's Jordan o'clock within the first 15 minutes. Now it's Steve o'clock. Audio plays through phone.
Shame. Shame.
No, it's being Steve. It's a
Our board
callback.
games, how are you? How was your stream? What were you playing?
I wonder if it was board games.
What were you playing?
Go get you a
games?
latte?
Yeah,
I
go get
don't
me a
think
latte.
so.
You spelled it. You got it.
I mean, I would, but Draco gives me a hard time, so.
Yeah, Mr. Draco. You
Mark,
can.
what's up?
I always forget where the camera is in this
It's
room.
there.
Well, usually I sit over there.
It's in the world.
You know what? Hey, Kit, how are you? So, guys, this is a super cute game. What are we giving away today, Jordan?
That's
Stuff.
A great question.
And things.
Is it this?
You're cold as heck.
Look at this.
All right,
I don't know anything
everyone
about this.
post in chat what your wind chill is currently.
Oh, gosh.
I don't even want to know.
I don't appreciate you hiding your activities. I was trying to stalk you. You mean I was actually just going to other channels? It was in Dave's channel.
Minus 25? Shut up. No.
It was in Beauty's channel. Minus 25. That's not bad. Minus 25C. You gotta be kidding.
That's not
Wait,
real.
that's bad.
That's
not
pretty cool.
real.
Not real.
That can't be real.
I mean, when you're that cold. you
Actually,
see
no,
some
minus-
shit.
Oh, gosh, Canada. Ugh.
Were you
Yeah.
Canadian?
Well, that changed
Alright,
everything.
confirmed. Canada's not real. Minus 15? No.
Blood does not boil at minus 15. Just saying.
You're so funny.
Hello, everyone.
Jordan, did you see I shamed you in our Discord?
Probably not, but that's fine. It's Steve's fault, but welcome, everyone. We're excited to be here tonight.
Did you get the bot working?
I did get the bot working.
Cool.
And as evidence of the bot working, y'all can do !gleam in chat and go check out the giveaway part 1, which is opened, and then we'll talk about the live giveaway tonight a little bit later. Yes.
Mark, I don't judge Canadians.
So, tonight we are very, very excited to be playing one of our favorite games that we came across last year. Played it at PAX Unplugged, and the wonderful folks at Starling Games, who are in chat tonight, I saw one of them say hi at least, were generous enough to provide us with a copy of the gorgeous collector's edition of the game, which we'll be playing tonight.
Very well.
Yeah, it actually does.
Yeah, that's a really
good.
nice hat.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see all of the pretty things that are on the box,
Look how
which is
shiny
pretty
it
great.
is, too.
And yeah, let's talk a little bit about this game.
Ooh.
So
This is a super cute game.
yeah, it's an adorable game. The collector's edition has some upgraded components which are totally worth it. It has this sweet 3D board that you can see here, and it's just a really beautiful game overall. Theme-wise, this is each of us are building a forest city in the shade of the Evertree.
Ooh.
We're building in the Everdell, which makes sense.
Camera a little back for them to see the actual height of the tree.
Yeah, we can
It's
do
on
that
purpose.
temporarily, but
Oh, okay.
we're zooming it in.
Check it
for-
out. Look at that.
yeah.
Look at that.
It looks pretty sweet.
It's like 3 different levels. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Maverick, I haven't been home yet to check it.
Yeah.
I hope my bubbles went away.
How often do you see a good game that has a sweet 3D board like this? The last time I got this excited about a board was when I first tried out Saloon Tycoon, because you build custom 3D buildings
That's cute.
as part of the game.
Board Game
So,
of Thrones has like
yeah.
a 3D board, doesn't it?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've played it.
I'm pretty pretty sure it like pops up and it kind of looks like a mountain.
Yeah.
You guys, do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
No. All right. Well, I've got it. Just haven't played.
Sweet. So.
Yeah. So we're all critters. Though,
Yes, we're all
right?
critters.
We're all different type of critter.
We're building a city full of critters. I am playing the
This is like a
squirrels,
Red Bull game.
which are adorable little squirrels.
I
I'm
said
playing the hedgehogs, which are better than the squirrels.
I said I wanted bunnies, but it's got too long of a tail to be a bunny. I think this is a mouse.
Yeah, there's a better camera over here.
Yeah, but they're cute. I'm
Doesn't
okay
that
with
look
mice.
so guilty?
You know what?
That mouse is like.
No
I
bunnies
did
yet, so it is a mouse.
No bunnies yet? Okay. Alright.
But for the record, the additional
Yeah, Onyx are the berries.
the additional characters are turtles,
You show off the berries.
and then the collector's edition has rats, which are pretty sweet. Yeah, the berries are awesome. They're these
the
little
rats.
like blueberry type things, and they're actually squishy.
These are the turtles.
I prefer to think of these as wallabies.
Aww.
They're rats.
That's turtle.
More bunnies or cabbits, right? No, I would not recommend eating them. Don't play this with your 2-year-old.
Well, let's see what the box says.
Oh, for ages?
Yeah. I don't know where you
It's
put the
way
top.
over there. Second person to ask me today if they can eat the berries. It's hilarious. So this game
Super cute.
is a tableau building worker placement game. It has some elements of engine building as well, some elements of research or resource management, not research. So there's a lot of different things going on here, but it's all married together very tightly. So the way that the game works is that it takes place over the course of 4 seasons, which occur independently for the 3 of us as players. And
So far is very confusing to me.
don't worry, it'll make sense. So basically,
We'll see.
everyone starts with 2 workers, and on your turns you'll be placing these workers. But when you run out of workers or you don't want to place anymore, you can then pass by preparing for the next season. So we all start in winter. And then when we are ready to pass the first time, because we have no more actions or whatever, we can then prepare for spring. And when we prepare for spring, we get to pull all of our workers back, plus take a worker off of the set of workers that are on the top of the tree
And
right
we
here.
get to do a thing.
And then you also get to
green
activate
critters.
certain cards that have a little plant symbol on them, like so. You get to activate their ability as you prepare for spring. Then you will play more workers. When you decide to prepare for summer, you will get 1 more worker, and then you can get 2 cards from the meadow drawn into your hand. And the meadow is essentially these 8 cards here are just cards that are available for everyone to purchase. We'll have cards in our hand that only we can purchase, but cards that are in the meadow are basically available for anyone. The reason it's valuable to be able to draw 2 meadow cards is you can take 2 that you can't afford yet that you want and make it so that only you can build them so they don't get stolen.
Wait, what?
You can take.
You
Wait.
Whoa.
When we talked about this before, you said you had to put things right into your city if you took them out of the meadow. You
Yes,
couldn't
if you
put
build
in
them.
your hand.
I'm talking about this, which says draw 2 meadow cards.
Oh, so that's the only time you can take things from the
Yes.
meadow that you can't afford to build.
Yes, if you have a specific ability that says to draw meadow cards, you can draw cards from the meadow into your hand. But if
Alright.
you are paying for cards in the meadow, they will go directly here, which we haven't explained to chat yet, so they have no idea what you're talking about.
It's fine. Well, it's really just it's
Chat's not playing.
Yeah, chat doesn't matter.
So the way I'm understanding this so far, and Jordan is the only one who's played. You've played once, right?
Yes.
Sam and I have watched a Let's Play. 20
We've watched a
minutes ago.
tutorial.
Yeah,
I'm
we
trying to help you,
We
Kit.
watched a tutorial. But the way I understand it is that it's like Redwall Magic the Gathering with like
Nope.
no. It definitely is. Yeah, with like card hoarding and adventure.
It's like Tiny Epic
aspects.
Galaxy. It's
I-
completely different.
I would say it's more Redwall 7 Wonders.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Minus
yeah.
the card
okay.
drafting.
All right, yeah. Redwall 7 Wonders. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
So
I want my hand. I'm
as
ready
we
to
were
start.
discussing, the
Can't we
third.
discuss while we play?
Yes, but I want to give people an understanding of what the seasons do at least, so that they understand that. The third season, you get 2 of your workers, and you get to activate the plants again. All right, Guilty, you have the rulebook. Would you like to explain to us what you do on a turn?
Yes, you can either play a card.
Chat doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, clip that please, Mark. Place a worker.
I didn't say that, Mark.
I didn't
play a
say
Jordan
card.
said it. Jordan implied it very loudly with his thoughts.
The VOD will show.
No, the VOD will show that Guilty said chat doesn't matter.
I did not. I said
did.
I'm ready to
did.
beat Jordan.
No, she definitely
Wow.
said chat doesn't
All
matter.
right. So on your turn, you can place a worker, play a card, or prepare for a season. So you can only place workers as long as you have them, and you only start off with 2.
Yep.
So I assume that's going to go pretty fast. You can only play a card if you have the resources it takes to put that card down, and each card will state what it needs. So you have to like pay for things before you put them down. When you put them down, the area in front of you is your city. You can only have 15. So you can play anything you can pay for, or you can prepare for the season, which means you take all of your workers off the board and you switch from season to season,
Yes.
and you get your good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. There are a couple different types of cards that we'll talk about as they come up by getting played, and we'll just go from there. So, first of all, and I think chat is going to have to be the one to make the call on this.
Oh yeah.
The player who goes first in this game is, quite appropriately for this stream, the most humble player. So chat is going to have to choose which of the people on a stream called Tilted Table is the most humble.
Jordan,
Kit's saying Guilty.
aren't we a humble partner?
We are humble punters. What a great
Hunters?
segue. Yeah.
Opportunity to plug.
If you want to support the stream, click on the humble link logo thing below the video. And anything
Right down
that
here.
you get from Humble Bundle
Right there.
will support the stream.
Hold on, let me find some sellout emotes.
Yep. And while we're selling out, you can also
Thank you, kid.
click below the stream on the picture of the box art for this game and buy it from Amazon. There should also be an overlay on the video where you can check out this game, some games we recently played, and some games that we've announced that we're playing in the future. And if you buy any of those, it also supports the stream. We appreciate everyone who's here, whether or not you are supporting us with subs or bits or affiliate stuff or just being here in chat, because you are all awesome regardless. And we appreciate having you here in the stream with us. So, Kit has said Guilty. No one else in chat has voted. Sam is spamming emotes to try and make people forget that Kit voted for Guilty.
What? No. I love emotes. Grizzly Diz.
Sports with thoughts and prayers.
See,
I support with
I've got
we
Grizzly-
love thoughts and prayers. Grizzly
Grizzly
Diz.
emotes.
Yeah, see, Sam is desperately trying to see how many messages he can send with emotes until no one remembers what Kit voted for.
Sam wants to be.
Mark, get K-Bots. Get K-Bots in here.
DJ didn't show most humble.
Ooh.
Oh. All right, we have a tie. So I think we need a tiebreaker vote here. Is it Guilty or Sam? The first person who's not Kit or Mark who casts a vote for one of those two will be the deciding factor. It also
Come on.
cannot be Guilty or Sam.
Damn it!
No K-Bots out there. Bad Jordan? Okay.
Bad Jordan,
We've
what?
confirmed that it's not Jordan.
I'm not advocating for myself.
As Jordan goes into vote.
Psh, I can't vote from here.
This is the delay stream.
Oh, Onyx says Sam. Guilty voted for me. Okay, I guess I win. No.
No.
All right, so Sam goes first, which means he gets a hand of 5 cards.
Yeah, 5 cards.
Guilty goes second, which means she gets a hand of 6 cards.
Suck it, Sam.
And I go third, which means I get a hand of 7 cards.
What?
Played.
This was a setup.
Good job, chat. Thanks for picking up what I was putting down.
Can't believe it.
It's okay.
So,
I can have the least.
as far as I know, we only start with cards and no resources, but feel free to double check that real quick, Guilty, in the setup section. I believe we only give people cards.
Each player chooses
Yep.
a color, places their 4 workers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dreadwolf Cub has confirmed that that is correct. Yes. Dreadwolf, feel free to correct us on all of the things that we get wrong. We do have the rulebook here, and I have played before.
Just go ahead and
but I haven't
see.
played since PAX Unplugged, so we're gonna learn as we play, and chat's gonna learn along with us. Oh yeah, we appreciate it. Be hypercritical all the time. Awesome, Kit. Yeah, we'll talk about that soon. I was gonna talk to the rest of the peeps about that very soon. Okay, Sam. So you
All right,
can
do it, Sam.
you can play cards if you can afford them, which you probably can't, and you can also place peoples. Also, just so that people know, anywhere you see one of these little paw prints, you can place a worker if there's not a worker already there.
You're so cute.
This little symbol here on the right is indicating that that space is only available in a 4-player game. So since this is a 3-player game, this card only has 1 available space to place a worker. There are also some spaces like this space here on the bottom where you can see that the little border circle doesn't complete all the way. Those can have an unlimited number of workers on them. But all of these ones that have completed full circles on the bottom, you can only place 1 worker. So Sam has claimed a spot that allows him to get 2 of any of the resources that he wants.
What? Where?
Yeah.
That's how this works.
Oh, the side ones?
Yeah, he can
Oh,
get
man.
whatever he wants.
Well, let me see if that's what I want. After Guilty cheats.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
cheating.
looks at my cards.
I'm not cheating. It's
Alright.
blurry? Who's
Well,
blurry? We're
Is it the
blurry?
camera blurry?
This is blurry?
What is
I
blurry?
grabbed a resin and a stone.
I blame whatever Sam did to the camera last week.
What?
Hey, shiny!
Oh, the card is blurry?
What? Because I...
Oh, probably because of it was very close for focal length.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
that's fine. Then.
Cool.
Shiny,
Guilty, are you
I
next?
am
Yeah,
honorable
it is-
as heck.
It is definitely manually focused on the table. All right, so Sam, what did you claim? You got a stone and a
Resin.
resin. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
Another thing to note is you have a maximum of 8 cards.
Can I also be on the same one as Sam?
Nope.
Nope,
Why?
because it has a symbol that says you
4-player.
only have that in 4-player games. So all of these ones that have 2 actually only have 1.
Okay.
It looks like the hands of a dead person. Yeah, this is Sam's fault.
I want that
Confirmed.
one. I want the 2 cards and any resource.
But don't worry, I'll look at it in a bit.
What resource do you want?
I want a pebble.
You want a pebble?
I want a pebble. And my 2 cards, please.
From here? Is that how it works?
I think so. That makes sense. It's a cute
Oh,
little
you have over 8?
base of a tree. No.
Oh, wait.
1,
No, she has
2,
exactly
3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do what? Aislinn with this 11 viewer host. Thank you so much for stopping by. We hope you had an amazing stream
Welcome.
tonight. What were you playing, Aislinn? Are you on that Kingdom Hearts 3 grind?
Maverick, the bird noises definitely come with the Kickstarter.
Yeah. Yep. 29 hours of Kingdom Hearts 3. Wait, did you just finish up a stream where you played for 29 hours straight? Because if so, that's amazing, and you should go to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we would love to have you stick around, but we would totally understand if you go pass out right now.
No.
For everyone
Oh my God.
who's
Like,
coming in
finished.
from Aislin's stream,
Holy crap.
wow, that's insane.
Alright. Well, there's like 100% less Disney in this stream, but
But there are woodland
there are
creatures,
woodland
which is
creatures.
very Disney-esque.
and there's like a real live Disney prince here, so
It's true.
I'm not gonna say which one of them.
It's
This one.
it's guilty.
It's me.
It's the hedgehog.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just claim this double resin spot.
Double resin. Ooh.
No, thanks.
Double resin, huh?
So for those of you who are joining us from Aisland Stream, welcome. We are Tilted Table. We play board games every Wednesday night, and we are just getting starting with a game of Everdell, the Collector's Edition. We do have one of the lovely people from the publisher Starling Games joining us this evening in chat. That is Dreadwolf Cub. Did I get that right? Yes. So say hello. Thank you for joining us, and we appreciate having you all here. And I believe it is Sam's turn.
Okay, so I don't understand what happens during my turn now, the second time around. So I have a worker placed. Do I also get the 2 any?
You get to
You have to
You
place
have
a
to
new worker
choose-
or
you have
play
to
a
choose
card.
between your 3. Place a worker or play a
Yeah,
card.
so this
or
worker
prepare.
doesn't matter now because he's already on the board.
Stuck.
So you can either place your other worker, or if the 2 resources you got was enough to play a card,
Yes.
you can play a card instead.
If for some odd reason I wanted to prepare for this season before I placed all my workers, can I do that? I
Yes.
think I can, right?
Yes, you can absolutely do that as your turn. It just means you're giving up on a worker placement.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
You're never going to get that chance to place that worker again.
Never
in
again.
the sense that like it's one less turn that you would get.
Okay.
But if you strategically think that it is to your advantage to go earlier, you can absolutely do that.
Sam,
And
go,
in
do the thing.
in many
I know what I
cases it
wanna
is
do.
to your advantage to go
I
early.
absolutely misunderstood how this game works, so
Oops.
it's okay.
Woohoo! You'll figure it out.
Okay. I am going to.
Sam's just trying to get us to feel sorry for him early before he wins.
What are you doing?
Pay a pebble.
He's building a card.
I'm building a crane.
Here, let's show it on the camera. We have a crane,
Woohoo!
which is a construction. It's a unique construction. It's worth 1 victory point at the end of the game. And it also has the ability that says, when playing a construction, you may discard this crane from your city to play that construction for 3 fewer resources. It also allows her, in the bottom left corner, it has the picture of a critter and its name, which means that as long as she has the crane, if she gets the architect, she can play the architect for free, much like the similar mechanic in Seven Wonders. That's actually
That's
a
the
good point
start
because
of
I
my
haven't
City.
looked at.
I'm glad you read the flavor text there because I
Yeah.
just got really excited that I could afford something. And. 'cause yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to be looking out for constructions now. Your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this stone. Feels sad, man, because it's a really low value action, but it's the only way to get stone at this current moment in time, so I'm doing it.
So how does the ranger work?
The ranger. What is the ranger?
So it says move one of your deployed workers to a new location.
Oh.
Yes, so
Do I get the benefit of that new location?
I think
yes. So, as I'm understanding it, and Dreadwolf Cub can confirm, yes. Basically, when you play this card, because it is the Traveler type card, you activate its ability immediately, which allows you to move one of your workers that are already on the board to a new location, and then use that location. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
I like
Okay. And
wasn't even looking
What
at
does
these
unlocks
guys.
a second dungeon mean?
Dungeon is a construction that you can normally only build one of. This allows you to build a second one.
Okay.
Or I think it maybe when you get a dungeon, it unlocks a space in the dungeon to put stuff. It has something to do with how the dungeon works.
Crane rules.
It'll understand when when and if the
Yeah,
dungeon
thanks,
comes
Red
up.
Wolf.
That will make sense.
Maverick Mark, not in the mornings. Afternoon waffles only. All right. So I'm going to pay 2
Yes.
and grab that ranger,
Okay.
which means I'm going to deal out another card immediately.
Yep. And now you can immediately move one of your deployed workers to a new space
gonna move
and use
my-
that space.
2 berries, 1 card worker. Move it over here,
Okay.
and I'm going to pick up a resin.
Okay.
Damn.
Wait, hold on. Wait, did I do the right thing? I might not have done the right thing.
Dun dun dun. Sam gets wrecked. And then you get to draw a card.
Yeah, I think I did get wrecked. It's okay. Draw a card.
How many
Wrecked
cards are you at,
Sam.
huh?
I'm at 7 now. I haven't
Oh, okay.
played any.
Sure.
I frigged up.
Sure.
All right, so Sam got the Ranger, which we just talked about, but here's a little bit closer look.
So there are actually like 4 choices. You can place a worker, play a card, buy a card, or prepare for the season.
Yes, but placing a card and buying a card are the same thing. The only difference is where it comes from. You still pay the cost on the card, whether it's coming from your hand or from the meadow. This is just a
Alright.
common tableau of cards that we all have access to, and these are private cards that only you have access to.
Alright.
It's private. You can't look at my cards.
Private.
All right, so
My turn.
I believe that makes it Guilty's turn.
Yeah. And I get to hold on to these between seasons, right?
Yes.
Okay.
2 magenta.
I'm gonna put a worker on the 3 woods. Take my 3 woods. Not gonna trade them for sheep. And it's Jordan's turn.
Can we trade?
No. Maybe? I don't know.
Resin forward.
Do I look less dead now or
Super
more
wood,
dead?
super wood?
I was playing with the
Oh,
camera
God.
How about a
settings.
stone for wood?
No.
Wow, that's
it's
horrible.
awful. Why would you do that?
Why would you?
Jordan,
You broke it.
I didn't break
that
it.
is gross.
It's so much worse.
Give us some warmth, okay? What, are you empathizing with the Midwest?
That's literally how it was before.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Okay, so you don't like the contrast
I
change.
like that. Just accept that you're undead.
Yeah.
Eh.
Okay. What's up, late night tabletop?
It's your
How's it going?
turn.
It is my turn, and
Hi, friend.
Hi.
if you're just gonna let me have it, I'm gonna go ahead and build a resin refinery.
What?
It's not like I have a choice.
Yes, this resin refinery is a common construction that has a plant ability. I forget what the actual name of that action is called. That allows me to gain 1 resin. Now, Guilty, can
Yes?
you confirm through the rules, although Cub will probably beat you to it,
I'm
does
different.
that ability only activate at the change of season, or does it also activate when you first build it and at the change of season?
I
think
don't
it
even know where
activates
to
now.
look for that. You go ahead and look.
It was
Sam.
like right.
cards.
You were literally on the page. What does that say?
Activates once immediately.
I'm getting
Okay.
a party
Well played.
together to
Great.
play board games.
Great. Yeah, we have a new game. So everyone, if you do the command that Guilty did, you can do !game night and then a number of tilts up to 100 that you want to risk, and you can join in the game night in an attempt to get more tilts.
This game comes with so many cool hats.
Yeah, it's a brand new bot game that we just added since the last stream, so enjoy. It's also Sam's turn.
Rigged.
Extremely rigged.
Boat's rigged.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I guess, like, there's a pretty good chance that there's just nothing I can do, right?
Woohoo! Guilty and Sam both managed to win a game at our game night tonight.
Guilty got back what she bet.
oh my god. 272.
The maximum is 100 tilts, but it's also on cooldown right now.
Alright.
Ah.
So if I can't do anything, I have to
Beautiful.
progress.
Yes. If you cannot play, you have no critters to play. If you can't play any cards, then you spend the turn getting your
Calling
people
back
back,
the critters.
activating any of those abilities that you have, which you don't have, and then getting the extra critter.
Oh, I didn't even look at what these guys are.
What it does mean is that next turn, you will conveniently have all of your workers back and be able to start doing stuff, whereas we have none of our workers, and thus will get wrecked.
Are
All right, Chelsea.
dungeons, like one of these cards would be a dungeon?
It will literally.
There
be
is a
labeled
dungeon construction card, yes.
Okay.
So, yes, there are some extra bonus point conditions on the tree up here that at the end of the game we can. I think you can claim it if you have it at one point, if you satisfy it or something. I'll have to look up how you actually claim it at some point, or Cub can tell us.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play an architect for free because it is the card that goes along with my crane.
Okay. Yeah, so you use a worker to claim an event. Is that just you place the worker and then the event is yours no matter what? And then at the end of the game you get however many points it happens to be worth. So if we wanted to claim one right now, even though we don't have any of the things that it gives points for, we could.
Wait, that doesn't make
what?
any sense.
That's what Cub is saying. So that's why I'm confirming. Late night? No. Okay,
No.
that is not correct.
No,
So
let's do it.
how and when can you claim it is my question.
Well, let's just look it up in the rules. Events.
Is it my turn while
You
you're
may
looking?
also place one of your workers on any remaining basic event or special event to achieve it. To achieve the event, you must meet all the listed requirements on the event and must pay any resources at the time you place your worker there. Only one player may achieve a specific event. You have to be able to achieve the event to place a worker on the event. Achieved events should be placed beside your city for scoring at the end of the game.
Okay, so I understand how the basic events have to be achieved. I don't understand what you need to do to achieve a special event. Because the special event just says, like, you get points for each whatever, but I'm not sure.
Only one.
Oh, okay. At the top of the card, it says what cards you need. This one you need a monk in a dungeon. This one you need a monastery
Yeah, we knew-
and
That's
a
why I was
wanderer.
asking about
Okay.
dungeons.
I didn't know about that
You
part.
thought I just wanted to know about the dungeons? I mean,
Well, I thought you were reading the text on the bottom of
not
the card.
untrue, but okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
I do have dungeons in my city.
Pretty mixed night. But Grizzly Diz came away with a victory. Good job, Grizzly Diz. Everyone else is tilted. And you've collected their tilts and taken them home.
Yeah.
All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Great. I am going to build a free chip sweep because I have a resin refinery. And the chip sweep has an ability that allows me to activate one of these plant abilities in my city. So I'm going to activate the only other one I have and get another free resin.
All right. I guess I'll play.
Here's my
dude
adorable
forward.
chip sweep.
Okay. I will. I think I'm gonna progress season.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna progress.
seems reasonable.
Call my peeps back. Can I have my peep from the other side of the board?
No.
I think that's it, right? That's all I get to do?
Yep.
Oh, and then anything green activates. I don't have anything green. Alright.
Okay. I too
96 in, 12 out.
will prepare for spring, get my extra worker, and then activate my resin refinery to gain a resin, and then activate one of these abilities in my city to gain another resin. I am the resin king!
Consortium architect.
Okay, I'm slightly confused.
Yes?
Sam is slightly confused.
Maybe I'm not. I don't know.
Sam might not be slightly confused. Sam is slightly confused about whether or not he's confused.
Does anyone want to explain to me how the postal pigeon works?
Postal pigeon. What?
The card I definitely don't have in my hand.
I mean,
Dreadwolf
if you're
Cobb.
asking for an explanation, you might as well just show it and we can tell you how
Well, it
it
says
works.
reveal 2 cards. And you may play one worth up to 3 for free, discard the other.
Off the deck. Pretty sure you reveal them off the top of the deck.
Okay.
Because otherwise it'd be like, if it was from your hand, it'd be like, oh, I'm going to choose which 2 I reveal, and then why would you reveal 2? Right? Yep.
Yeah.
Confirmed, you reveal them off the top of the
From
deck.
the deck.
Oh, look, and the rulebook also has a thing that explains how it works
Got it.
conveniently. Look at that rulebook
I like
being
that.
helpful.
It was a good rulebook.
I like to pretend I don't know games to gain a strategic advantage. Sam's confusion has really cleared things up. I agree, Shiny Cap.
All right.
So Sam is doing things.
Sam is doing things.
I don't know what to do.
I'm so far behind.
Sam doesn't know what things he's doing, but he's doing things.
I mean, things and stuff and things seem reasonable.
Sam is quite wise. And quite humble.
Oh, yes. Very humble.
Much humble. Many Sam.
I, too, miss
Wow.
late night tabletop streams.
All right. I think I'm going to do this.
How dare you?
How dare you? Did you take the same spot
I
again?
Yes, he
I
did.
did.
You bad
See?
word.
How dare he?
Wait, hold on. I don't know if I want
How
that. I don't know if I
dare
want that.
he?
She's definitely going to take it if you don't. Because she's desperate for that spot.
I'm desperate. I'm not desperate. I got all
There's
the
Actually,
definitely-
no, I do want that.
Ha!
I got a great handing.
Wait, no.
Just
Do I want
telling-
that? Yeah, I think I do. Wait, do I?
Doesn't.
Dun,
Sam
dun.
is still slightly confused.
Okay, hold on. No, I don't. I don't.
He doesn't.
All right. Wait.
He might.
Yeah, I do.
He does.
It was Kit that said that, late night tabletop.
Okay.
All right, you took 2 resin?
No, I took a resin and a wood.
I see.
That would. Okay.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun.
How do you get prisoners in your dungeon?
The dungeon will tell you how to do that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should just read that card in your hand.
I mean, you have a rulebook that probably tells you exactly how the dungeon works.
I'm Sam.
I am Sam.
Chat, we should keep account of the number of times that Guilty asks how the dungeon works when she's the only one with the rulebook that says how the dungeon works.
But
I'm pretty sure we're up to at least 3.
how many cards do I have in my hands?
You don't want to draw
6,
cards.
7.
What's card draw
1, 2,
for?
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this one again.
2 berries
please.
and
Yum.
a card. Enjoy. Kit says 4. Okay, we have an official count from chat.
All right. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right.
That is highly inflated.
Do 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 do.
Wow. This does a thing.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and how many cards do I have? 6. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, which lets me draw 2 cards and get any 1 resource.
What you gonna get?
I think I'm gonna get a stone.
Jordan got stoned.
I got stoned,
He got stoned.
but I live in California, so it's okay.
All right. I'm gonna use.
It's okay to get stoned, kids.
I'm gonna use a
Wait,
wood.
what?
I'm gonna use a resin.
He's
Oh,
building.
sorry, 2 wood. 2 wood and a resin.
He's building a farm.
I'm gonna
He's
build
building a farm. Quick,
Oh.
quick, build the wife. Build the wife.
Does the wife give him extra stuff on the
The
farm?
wife is free if you have a farm,
Oh.
and it's on the meadow, and it costs 2 berries.
Me? What are you gonna give me if I do that for you?
Nothing.
Don't be dumb. Don't fall for Jordan's tricks.
I mean, it is worth 2 victory points, and it's worth 3 if paired with a husband.
Is it worth 3 or is it worth an additional 3?
That's a good question.
Because the way I read the card, I feel like it's additional
Worth
3.
3 points if paired with a husband.
Yeah, I think it's just a changed value. Everdell seems to be sold out on Amazon.
This always happens. I do one thing and it's like, oh, no, the card doesn't actually work that way.
Well, maybe. If you read the rules.
Rigged.
No, we're just learning that Sam can't read cards.
Rigged.
Sorry, Sam can read. That's insulting. Sam can't interpret cards.
Can I do the thing that my card does on the same turn that I put it down?
If it is a traveler card or whatever this is called, which
Yeah.
I don't know because you have the rule book.
Okay.
Hey, you want to know how you solve this problem?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay. Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna pay 2 berries for an Undertaker card. I can
It's
discard.
a production card. Green
I
production.
can discard 3 from the meadow, and then draw 1 from the meadow.
Wow. Oh, I wonder what she's gonna discard from the meadow.
I'll get this shit out of here.
Rip. Rip wife. Here, I'll show it to people before it goes away because it's adorable. It's a little mouse wife.
I like how you guys are both ahead of me and feel the need to pick on me.
I would pick on Jordan if he.
You could. You could absolutely pick on Jordan.
Well, how do we pick on Jordan with the things that are left here?
I don't know. Why don't you look at what he has?
I can't read his cards from over here.
I have my 2 cards already comboed together. There
Yeah, I
isn't
know.
anything on the board that they combo with. I mean, I guess if you want to get rid of production things, I have a thing that activates production, but you would basically I guess your choice there is pick the best production thing and deny it from everyone. I don't know.
Well, I can get rid of 3 cards, so I'm gonna get
Yep.
rid of those 2.
All right, we're getting rid of a twig barge and a wood carver.
Take this one for myself, and this goes into my hand, right?
Yes, if that's what it said.
I believe
right,
so.
to take
says
it.
Draw 1 from the meadow.
Yep.
All right.
Wow. And Sam gets a wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless you buy it,
I have-
cheapskate.
I have nothing to buy it with.
There's also
Yeah,
a
we'll
husband.
discard it. How about that?
Oh yeah, there is also a husband. Sam
Well,
can
he
get one of
only
them
has
for
one
free.
berry. Oh, but you can get one for free. Yeah.
Yeah. I know, right?
I tried, dude.
You did try, and then we got a wife and a husband to replace it. Rob Daviau is Bay.
Do you think we would argue more over Risk Legacy or over like a cute, fluffy bunny game?
Cute fluffy bunny game.
Because I'm pretty sure that we're like nearing.
All right,
peak
I'm gonna
danger.
take 3.
This is fun. I
wood.
like this game.
Wife.
Sam's gonna get a wife because he gives
you.
no fucks about the husband, even though it's more expensive.
Ooh,
He just
neat
really wants.
construction.
I wonder if Sam has a husband in his hand.
He really wants a wife.
I want
He
that
really
clock
wants a
tower
wife.
now.
One played.
ahead.
Place 3 gold here. At the beginning of preparing for the season, you may pay 1 gold to activate one
Hey,
of your
Jordan.
basic or
Yeah.
forest locations.
How's the
Would you
dungeon
look?
look?
What?
Yeah,
That's amazing. If only there was a way to find out.
Your turn.
wait, I don't get it. Because you've called your workers back, so how would you activate? How would you have a worker deployed there?
You may pay 1 from here of the basic or forest locations where you have a worker deployed.
At the beginning of preparing for season. So before you have taken the workers back.
So on that same turn.
Yes. At the beginning of that turn.
That's
Okay.
frickin' crazy. That's super OP.
But we don't have any.
Please take it from Jordan.
We
He
don't have
literally has enough to buy it. Please take it from Jordan.
I don't have enough to buy it. I only have 3 of these. Are you gonna loan me a pebble?
Can't do it.
Yeah, you can.
We've already established trading is not legal in this game.
Yeah, but loaning
There are-
a charitable donation.
There's no trading, but there are abilities that force you to give stuff to other players instead of spending
Well, what
it back.
if you just want to do it out of the goodness of your fuck Jordan?
You can't.
That is what I've been told.
I don't believe it. Well, I can't buy it, so there's that. What I can do is... Yeah, but we don't have any of those locations where people... Oh, wait, these are
This?
forest deployments?
These are all forest locations, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I wish I could buy that. Welp.
Welp.
Us. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope.
Nope, yep.
Nope. Yep. I need something that produces. Because you guys both have things that produce.
I don't have anything that produce. Sort of.
How often can you use that ability?
I can only do it one more time. And I need to make it to
Ah.
autumn to trigger it.
Okay, never mind.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do this and get some of these little guys.
Okay.
Paws and padlocks.
I wanted to do
dungeon?
something else, but I don't think I can pass up on the clock tower.
Guys, Kit's gonna bring me
So-
paws and padlocks
I'm
from the
gonna-
dungeon.
I'm gonna build this clock tower. I'm gonna
Yeah, of course you
place
are.
3 victory points on it.
Boo hiss.
Now, question for Cub. Any victory points that are on the clock tower at the end of the game, are those points I score?
Native Flame! We love the tree! Thank you for coming to stream.
Welcome, Native Flame. The tree is amazing. Yes.
Tree.
The tree!
The twee. Okay,
Alright.
so confirmed. These are basically victory points that I have, and I can choose to spend them to get the ability if I don't want the points.
Correct.
Is that true?
Yes, I keep
Alright.
them at the end of the game if I
Hey,
want.
why is he hiding the rules over there away from us?
I know, exactly.
Do you want the rule
Uh-huh.
book back?
Yeah, I do.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. No, you
Yeah, I
don't.
need to know how the dungeon works.
All right.
Increase the counter chat.
I'm building a post office.
Of course you are.
Ooh, post office, which conveniently lets you build a postal pigeon for free, which
What's
is
a
something that
postal
Sam
pigeon?
definitely doesn't have.
I don't know what a postal pigeon is.
Me neither. I don't know why people like posting pigeons places. That's weird.
All right, chat.
Postal
You know what you
pigeon.
have to do. Post your pigeons.
New wooden tree. Oh my God, there's a wooden tree.
What?
Yeah, I mean,
So
we
cool.
we can capture the
so
tree.
cool.
It's
It's my
just
turn
we don't
again?
want to keep the camera on it all the time because it makes it harder to see the board. But that's how cool the tree looks. We can also give you a side view of it here, real quick, chat. So tree. Yeah,
Isn't it cool?
it's pretty fantastic. We'll give you that close up there. Hey, Kate Bots! Welcome to the
Kate
stream.
Bots.
Kate Bots and the Jets. Whose turn is it?
It's my turn. I'm reading my cards.
Are you gonna read how the dungeon works?
I'm. Don't even.
Now, if only someone in chat had dungeon emotes, that would just make things amazing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Haha. And do this. I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna take a card. Boom.
Seems reasonable.
Kit couldn't even win a solo game.
Oh.
I am going to prepare for summer. Before I do that, I'm going to spend one of my victory points to activate the 3 wood space that I'm on.
Boom.
And then, Sam, if you can reach my worker for me, it's a little far. And then I get 1 more worker, and I get to draw 2 meadow cards.
Look at this. He's cheating.
Yeah, I'm such a huge cheater.
Cheater.
Rigged.
Rigged. There's so many things I want to do, and I feel like I'm just not producing enough resources to do them.
Well,
You know?
that's a good thing.
X-Light's just gonna make us sing 90s pop.
I'm frustrated. Because I feel like this game's going to be over with, and I'm going to have all of these plants that I couldn't do. I guess I just don't have a sense for the pacing yet.
I have thoughts on the pacing, but I'll share it at the end of the game.
I'll share it.
But you're it's not a strategic thought, but you're realizing something that is very important about the game's design. And we'll talk about that in our post-game review. Okay, I think I will take
Making moves.
Just so you guys know, one thing we've talked about is putting a timer on stream that you guys can trigger for each one of us.
We're taking too long on our turn.
So post happy emotes in chat if that's something you want.
right. Oh, that's interesting.
Aw, Kate is the cutest. What did you pay her?
I think I'll also take
I paid her in waffles.
the chapel.
That makes sense.
No, I'll take the husband because
He's
I don't want Sam to
buying
get it
all
for
of
free.
our stuff.
Or not for free, but I want Sam to have to work for
This
it.
is why capitalism is evil.
He wants me to
Because
work
Jordan's
for it.
winning.
It's true.
I do have to discard because I'm over.
Oh, I have to discard. I
Mm,
make
it's
so much
over.
money. I have to like, pay taxes.
Mm.
Jordan.
Your lives are so rough.
Look at how he mocks us mercilessly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it my turn yet?
Nope.
No.
You know why?
Because it's my turn. Yeah, damn right it is.
All right, can we flip
Ever
at least?
coworkers
Yeah, you can go ahead and flip. I'm
Rebel
just.
Cup. Actually, that was a question I had.
I mean, you're welcome to take your turn. I'm just deciding what cards to get
Are
rid
my
of.
mice unionized? And if so, do I have to like pay them overtime if I take more than the allotted time on my turns? Jordan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rights for squirrels, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think
All right.
I don't
Get rid of
know
these
how
two.
much more Jordan stuff is happening,
Except payment in
No, I'm
advance.
done.
but I'm
Okay.
gonna play the postal pigeon for free from the post office.
I'm shocked. Truly
So I'm gonna
shocked.
reveal 2 cards, and I'll play
Appalled.
one
I,
that is
I,
less than 3.
I, in fact, never would have seen that coming.
Oh look, that's a university,
Oh,
and that's a resin
wow.
refinery. I think I'm gonna play the university.
Dang.
That seems like, you know what? That seems like maximum value.
It does seem
Seems
like
max value.
max value.
Can we get some fiend values in chat, please?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what happened.
Oh, no.
Experience updating your computer?
I hope it's okay now.
I'm going to. No, I don't want to pay for it. Well, maybe I do. Yeah, I want this. But do I want to show everyone that I have this? Maybe I'll just hold
I
on
don't
to
know.
it. Maybe I'll hold on to it.
Also, as a reminder for both chat and my fellow players, the maximum number of cards you can have in your tableau is 15.
Yep,
Yes.
got
for-
it.
It does not trigger the end of the game.
Can
or
someone
anything
explain
like that,
how the
but you
university
won't be able to play
works?
more.
Specifically, game resources equal to that card's cost.
Yes.
So it's that?
Yes. So you place a worker on that card to activate the ability. You discard a different card from your city, and you get the resources back that you spent on it, plus whatever else it says.
Q?
Is your post office different?
No. Is it?
Why
I don't
did
know.
you take 2? Oh,
No, I
that's
played
what
the postal
You think
pigeon.
the postal pigeon, yeah.
does.
Yeah, I didn't actually play the post
I wonder if
office.
she has a postal office.
Oh.
Yeah, the post office has to
Maybe.
be activated by
You have to put a
putting
worker
a worker.
there.
Yep.
Yeah, heck that.
because it's a construction and not a
Nah.
traveler card.
No, I'm good. Alright.
This bot game ignores you. Try
Oh,
Late Night Tabletop. Thank you for the host.
try 99.
Yeah, Maverick Mark, check how many tilts you have. That'd be my first guess.
Oh, yeah.
My second guess would have been try 99 to see if it's not inclusive. But exclamation point tilts if you want to know how many tilts you have.
So
There you go. You can bet 27.
I'm out of workers, so that means I have to either play a game, or play a card, or buy a card, or recall and switch season.
Yes.
Oh, I can't read these guys because I can't.
That is weird, Late Night Tabletop. Negative 27? There we go.
Still on
All right, join the
thing
game
that I
night, folks, if you want to win some tilts and beat Maverick Mark at some board games.
All right, I'm doing it. Game night 29.
I hope y'all enjoy V1 of our game night game.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
It'll probably go through some revisions at some point, but it's brand new, so I'm excited about it.
Okay. 2 resin
Alright.
and 1 log for post office.
Okay. And as a reminder for chat, the post office is here. And it has an ability that asks you to give an opponent 2 cards, then discard any number of cards and draw up to the hand limit.
All right.
So that's pretty freaking sweet.
But
So,
only if you place someone there.
Yes.
Right.
That's its ability that you can use.
so I'm gonna.
What?
Oh, it's your turn.
You're gonna do nothing, good sir.
Oh yeah.
Everyone managed to win a game tonight.
Ooh, nice.
Congrats all around. Big winners. All right. I am going to pay 2 wood and a resin to build a farm, which gets me a berry.
It's got a berry.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna place a thing on my university. Discard the ranger.
Wow.
Okay, so actually, before I do that, maybe I should figure out exactly what this card does. So, does it give me 2 berries back?
What does the card say?
It says, gain resources equal to that card's cost.
Yes, it gives you 2 berries, and then it gives you one of anything and 1 victory point.
1 victory.
So
Okay.
yes, if you get rid of your ranger, you will get 2 berries, a resource of your choice, and 1 victory point.
That's not how I remember college working, but okay.
You got rid of rangers in college?
Well, I didn't get berries.
I got berries.
He got berries.
I gotta think about this.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, there's a lot to read the first time around. That's why I feel like this is sort of magic-y. Like, I feel the...
Because it has cards with text on it.
It's got cards with text, and it's got cards that combo, and you kind of have to, like, know what cards do what to be able to, you know, look ahead to what other people are doing.
Okay, so I will do that.
That's why I
Very good.
relate it to Seven Wonders, because Seven Wonders also has all of those things, but without the combat mechanics of Magic, which this also doesn't
Alright,
have.
so-
I guess I just
you can
use
give me
magic
that.
as a genre,
Discard.
'cause
Then
it's,
I'll
like,
take 1
formative
resin as my
card
any,
experience.
and then I'll gain 1 victory point.
Yes. You got a stone. Ooh.
No, I got a resin.
Oh, you got a resin. Sorry, you already had a stone.
Yeah, he's had that pebble. He refused to give me that pebble when I could have used it.
Your turn. Your turn.
It's my turn.
dun.
Alright,
How
I'm gonna
else
switch
can you
to
digest
season.
chitin?
I hope everyone's having a good week so far.
Chitin.
Hump Day. Woo!
We prefer to think of it as Waffle Wednesday.
Also known as Waffle Hump Day.
Wow, we do not do that to waffles here, sir. All right, you get to take 2 cards from the beautiful meta,
Also
apparently.
get this gorgeous extra
Yeah,
worker.
I do.
What is Kingdom Hearts 3? No, just kidding.
Oh, but I have 7 cards, so I only get to take 1 card? Or do I get to
I
discard?
think you only get to take 1 card.
Yeah, we
There
don't
is no discard.
we do not have a give command on the bot.
Okay, bots, I'd give you tilts.
But Kate Bots could win tilts in the game night.
I've got quite a few tilts.
Give Kitsune teriyaki. I'm gonna make an alt account to watch all your streams with named Kitsune Teriyaki. I think that would flow well. It's a good name.
I think so.
Who's got a lot of what?
Nice expensive
Wow.
palace. Let's show it to chat. What you
Someone's going after the queen.
I just don't want
It's a
Jordan
palace.
to be able to buy it.
That is very expensive, gives you a victory point for every unique construction in your city, and lets you build the queen for free, and the queen is in the meadow. Of course, one of us hasn't had their draw 2 meadow cards face, so we'll see how long the queen sticks around. Oh look, a farm. How nice.
Oh, nice. Ha! Give Twitch sings Taylor Swift license.
Sadness.
That's good.
Kitsune Teriyaki is going to be the reason you get partnered, Kit. Confirmed. All right, I am going to spend 1 berry to build an innkeeper.
Nice.
And this innkeeper that I drew from the meadow earlier has an ability that says when playing a critter, you may discard this innkeeper from your city to decrease the cost by 3 berries. And that's my turn.
Alright. I'm not actually sure what the right thing for me to do is.
Do the right thing, Sam.
Do the right thing.
Let me read these cards.
He's gonna read these cards.
He's gonna read these cards, chat. I'm just saying.
Alright.
You're pretty good at cleaning mushrooms.
So these,
I'm
okay,
surprised
so
that
I'm gonna
isn't a
spend
mechanic in
3,
this game.
and I'm gonna get a husband
Oh, of course you are.
who's gonna share the same place as the wife,
Gosh, dang it.
and then I gain 1 of anything if I have a wife and at least 1 farm in my city. So I do.
He's the worst.
And I'm gonna get
The absolute worst.
I knew he had a husband.
a wood.
I knew it.
Gonna get a wood.
Yep. Of course the husband's gonna be. Anyway. I can't believe you did that.
I know, right? How insensitive.
How rude.
Rude.
Does the wife sleep in a separate bed? Well, the farm's pretty big, and
But
these
yes.
mites are pretty small, so I don't know. It's a good question. Good question.
The wife sleeps at the post office with the postal pigeon.
The postal pigeon sleeps outside of the post office. Thank you.
Only when he's working. When Sam used his university ability, you said that he gets back the resource cards.
Resource card of a
Yes.
point. I don't think you get the point.
We did not gain points from the discarded card. The card itself said you gained 1 victory point for using the ability, separate from what you got from the discarded card.
Yes. I heard a rumor.
that's a good
this is
question,
just a
lady.
rumor, Sam is keeping Taylor Swift off of Twitch things because he doesn't know the songs by heart.
True story.
Kate
Spread the
Fox.
rumor.
Can confirm.
I can't.
Yeah, no
I
worries,
cannot
lady.
I cannot believe
Yeah.
you would say that.
The ability gave him 1 free resource of his choice and 1 victory point in addition to what he got back from the discarded card. All right, she claimed some resin. I am going to claim a stone
Of course you are.
while I still can, because someone keeps getting stoned.
Sam. It's Sam. Sam keeps getting stoned.
Yeah, confirmed.
Okay, I think the right answer at this point for me is to get my people back.
We are the animals, Maverick Mark. Yes, we are each a particular species of animal.
I'm the mice.
I am the squirrels, and Sam is the hedgehogs.
Because of course.
Each building our own cities.
I'll take the chapel.
It's picking up a chapel. Queen! Sorry, I had something in my throat.
Why?
And I think I'm gonna take a queen.
She's like, why? Why would
Why would
I have
you do
no
that?
idea.
Normally, I would never listen to Jordan, but you took the palace.
It's true.
Just so that Jordan couldn't take it.
With what?
It was the thing with
And
those highest
and
resin.
if Jordan had taken it, I would have still taken the queen.
Yeah, so I still would have gotten screwed.
I'm being ganged up on. That's unfair.
I don't know why you didn't just take the palace and the queen as
Okay,
your
Bob,
two
so we're
cards.
gonna need to have a lyric off. We might.
Because I was taking the husband so that he couldn't.
No, I took the husband.
What else did I take?
I have no idea, but you didn't take the queen, so Sam did.
You could only take one.
But now it's your turn.
No, I could only
No.
take one.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah, because I
She
had
had
seven
seven.
in my
She had
hand.
seven in her hand.
I had 7 in my hand.
Oh, I need
That's why.
I need a dude.
You need the dude. All right. Well, I'm gonna put mine on the spot.
There is
that
a bird in
You've
your
been
house.
hoarding.
I'm hoarding this spot.
Hoarding.
On it a lot.
I want 2 pebbles, please.
Okay.
2 pebbles.
2 pebbles.
2 pebbles. Yes. I got my 2 pebbles.
Okay.
It's actually the only way to get 2 pebbles.
It is. And the only other way to get pebbles is currently taken. Cause yes.
So I was waiting for him to switch over.
Welcome. And because of that, I am going to go ahead and take this and take 2 cards and a pebble
Cool.
as the only other way to get pebbles.
Are you at 8 now?
Someone's trying
no,
to
I think I'm at
build
7.
up pebbles.
All right.
After drawing? Yep.
Yeah. Suspicious over here. Suspicious.
Oh.
Pebble hoarder.
I'm gonna get on the.
I drew a fun card.
I feel like this is not going to be very fun.
I got on the wood bandwagon.
No, it's a fun card. Trust
I
me.
feel like there should be a little holder for the woods because they just go everywhere.
Yeah. I
Get
got the.
a 3D print something like that.
You could.
Yeah.
Maybe the next version of the game will have a little holder for the wood, like a little trough,
cute.
a wood trough.
A little wood trough. Ooh.
It's like a firebox or something.
Yeah.
Dill pickles are the only pickles worth talking about.
So I'm
Confirmed.
gonna. What's the dungeon do again?
Increase the
JK.
count, chat.
She has it. She
I
has
gotta
it.
do it. I'm playing my dungeon.
All right. Why don't you hand me the card and then
Construction
we'll
or critter, you may play.
show it to chat. Chat. This is what the dungeon does. Sam.
When playing a construction or critter, you may place a critter from your city face down beneath this dungeon to decrease its cost by 3 of anything.
Great. So you currently have 1 space to put a thing. If you were to have the ranger that Sam got rid of
Yes.
and is unique,
Yes.
which
That doesn't mean
that
there's
doesn't
only
mean it's the
one.
only one card. It just means you can only have 1. Yes. If you were to have the ranger, you would be able to put 2 cards under here.
Yep.
It also specifies, I believe, that you can't combine that ability with another card playing ability,
Yeah.
which is important. Okay.
Sweet pickles are amazing.
They are
Tokens
amazing.
look like spoiled avocado rolls. No. Which
Could be.
tokens? These little guys? These little hobbit doors?
No, I think she's
I
talking
think they're
about
cute.
these.
Oh, those guys.
All right. I am going to go ahead and pay 1 stone, 1 wood, and 2 resin to
Jesus.
build a fairgrounds, which is worth 3 points and allows me to draw 2 cards.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 5 by 3, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Out of regulation.
Nope. I don't have enough space for that. I'm going
Jordan immediately loses.
7/8 by 2.
Jordan loses.
I'm going to do a resin and 2 wood, and I'm going to play an inn.
Is that it?
There's a historian. Jordan, you get that for free.
I'm gonna put 2 berries. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down and get 2 berries and a card.
I am unsurprisingly going to take a free historian, which builds off of my clock tower, and I get to draw a card after I play a critter or construction. And this means I've used my clock tower.
If anyone sees a pigeon, let me know.
I see a pigeon.
I see one.
Damn it, I want it.
I want
you
it.
wanna flip
I
over
got it.
the next
I
one?
want it.
Well,
I got it.
these guys, Maverick? They're
It's another
logs.
crane.
Ooh,
They're
crane.
logs.
I like cranes.
Someone already has a crane.
I
Okay.
have a crane.
I'm gonna do resin and a card.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 for the monk.
What? There's a monk out here?
I had it in my hand.
Oh, rigged.
He's looking for it.
Well, I mean, I was
What does a monk do?
looking for.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah.
You may give up to 2 berries to an opponent to gain 2 victory points each.
Oh,
That's
that's actually pretty good value.
I mean, it's
One
probably
berry-
not gonna
one
happen
berry for
me,
2.
but
Oh, I see. You don't want to share the wealth.
well,
Okay,
maybe.
all right, yeah.
Maybe.
Jordan, we don't have to share with her.
That seems reasonable.
You keep your berries to yourselves, and we'll keep our victory points
I
over
only have
here.
1 berry, okay?
It says give up to. So you could give 1 and get 2.
Oh.
But no, you didn't want to.
Oh, wait, I can
Rip,
do that.
game.
I can do that like
That's not
right
how the game
now.
works.
I can do that right now.
Not how the game
Is
works.
that how it happens?
No.
I can do that when I play
Oh,
the
monk?
monk?
Yes, when you play the monk, because it's a green production, and it activates immediately.
Oh.
So let's do the thing. What are the avocado
think
rolls
about
supposed to
that.
be? Oh, are you looking at these? These are markers that you put in the bottom right corner of a card
Oh,
to
those
indicate
kinda
that
do
you've
look like-
upgraded it. Or that
Yeah,
you've used you've used the
the ability.
freebie
Yeah.
to build a free card.
Okay. Are you giving it to me?
Yes, as a token of friendship.
Here
And you
go.
got 2
Yeah.
victory points? Wow.
Oh my gosh! These are so heavy.
All right, Jordan.
Doesn't she have to give you, is it 2 of any resource?
It's
No,
it's
berries.
okay. It's up to 2 berries for 2 VP each.
Wow.
These
Holy
are
crap, that's really good.
So heavy and so nice, and I love them.
All right, I am going to go ahead and go here to claim this dude. I'm going to claim this special city monument event because I have 3 of that type.
Yeah, that seems right.
Guilty's like, I forgot to look at those. Sam's like, I forgot to look at those.
Sam has been looking at them for a while. All right, Sam is going to.
You're picking on everyone, Mark. It's fine. Kate Bots, you have 6 tilts. You should risk them all. Speaking of tilts, though, now is a good time for us to consider opening the giveaway, since we're all in the middle of summer, halfway through the game. So hold on to your tilts or risk them to get more, because we're about to open up the giveaway.
All right, Sam.
Hey, Kit, that's a great question. The giveaway is about to start now, after the game night ends. So that
Sam built a chapel.
Sam built a chapel.
Don't do the chapel.
Dang.
It's okay, Kate Bots.
5.
What-
Why is it 6 by 2?
It's not.
Dang.
It's 6.
I just put this with this.
Yeah,
Is
but
it
you
my
could-
turn?
You can.
There, I can do that
There
too.
we go.
Is it my
Does that
turn?
make you feel better?
Yes,
It's
it
my
does.
turn?
Makes you feel a lot better.
Is my turn?
It's still not going to
It's
be
your turn.
5 by
It's my turn.
3.
It's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna put this guy on this.
I think you take it.
But I have to spend a worker on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
just put your worker on
You
the
put your
card.
worker
for
on
now.
the top at the top.
All
Yeah.
right.
There you go.
I
So
got a monk and a dungeon.
Nice.
So I get 3 for every prisoner in my dungeon. Can I put prisoners in whenever I want? No, when playing a construction or critter. Oh, shit, can I... Okay.
all right.
Can I retroactively put in a critter for when I played the monk? Because I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
What?
Why does the
I
monk give
played
you
the
one?
monk after I played the dungeon,
Uh-huh.
but when I played the monk, I had the opportunity to also put something face down. But it
But
decreases
that's all,
the...
and
Yeah,
he's
it's fine,
cheap.
it's
You
fine,
don't want to
it's
waste it on
fine.
that.
You're right.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead
Guys, I forgot what the
and
dungeon did.
pay a stone and a resin to build the general store, which allows me to gain a berry. But if I have a farm in my city, I gain an additional berry.
Ah, heck you.
Convenient.
Rude.
Rude. Rude. I want it. I got it. I want it. I got it.
What's it do here? Let's see.
Do you accept biscuits? Oh, did Kate? Wait, Kate won. Yes, Kate has 10 tilts now. Perfect. All right. So while Sam is thinking, if
My
you
skin's starting to itch.
have not been here for a giveaway before, let's talk about that.
Where's the rule book? Thank you.
If you want to type exclamation point giveaway in the chat, that will summarize what I'm about to say. But for those of you who do not know how giveaways work on our stream, our bot will administer most of our giveaways.
Will it?
Yes. You can buy tickets for a giveaway. You can buy up to 25 tickets, and each ticket costs 1 tilt. You earn tilts by watching the stream, so many of you should have at least 10 tilts or so already. And we are giving away a copy of Nosh, which Guilty has over there. It is a super fun game about
like a good time.
eating food. I believe it's a set collection game, and we're actually going to be playing it live on stream next week.
It's a family-friendly card game for 3 to 5 big kids with bigger appetites.
Yes.
Like us.
So
All right, I'm gonna use the university.
we're very excited about this. We have a lot of copies of Nosh to give away over the coming weeks, and this is our very first giveaway. So we're going to go ahead and open the giveaway right now. You can type exclamation point tickets and the number of tickets you want to buy. And remember, tickets cost 1 tilt each, so you can only buy up to the number of tilts you have or 25 tickets. If you do not have enough tilts to buy 25 tickets, don't worry. We're going to not close the giveaway until the end of the stream, and you can buy more tickets then, and we will give you a chance to do so. So if you want to buy some tickets now and some tickets later, you can definitely do that. Nice, Mark.
Kate is saving hers for the T-Sweezy tickets.
Okay, I will get.
It did work. Kit just bought 25 tickets.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
My tickets go to Cape Cod.
All right, so what did you do, Sam?
Aww.
I used the university to get my doctor for free.
All right.
Wow.
Sam just bought 25 tickets for
Rigged.
K-Bots.
Rigged to heck. Huh.
And it allowed you to pay up to 3 berries to gain.
So I paid 1 berry to
Got
get one.
Nice.
each.
It is here. It's actually, I think it's a hedgehog doctor.
Oh yeah.
So it actually
Oh my
fits in his
God,
city.
it's so
That's an extra victory
It's
point.
an adorable berry doctor,
Can I get an extra victory point for that?
Shut up.
and it was free because he had a university. Getting
Stay in
wrecked.
school, kids.
Yep. I think Sam's winning.
Yeah, I think so too. He was
What's
playing
this
this when he was
winning?
like, I'm confused.
Let's see. 4 cards worth 2 points each. He's hiding his wife, which is worth 3.
Look, this is worth 0. Look how little
Oh.
value that is.
Oh yeah, yeah. So little value that you get to play a card worth 3 victory points for free.
Yeah.
So little value.
Exactly.
Dark Citadel isn't here, which means there's a chance that someone who's not Dark Citadel will win the giveaway.
Possibly. Excuse you. I don't know what to do.
And if you don't want to buy tickets, but you're still interested in the game, or if you want multiple chances to win, make sure to do exclamation point Gleam in chat and go check out our Gleam where we're giving away another copy of Nosh.
I do know what to do.
It's also free to
Team is
enter. You
Coke
just
Plus.
click the link there, and there's a bunch of social actions, and you complete them to get entries into the giveaway, and we will pick it on next Friday. As with all our giveaways, the only requirement is that they're open to U.S. residents only, sadly, because shipping internationally for games is really expensive due to the weight. Asta Games, welcome to the table. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're enjoying the show tonight.
Let's see.
What you doing, Guilty?
I'm going to.
I'm so calmed by. Yeah, I need to update that. Thank you. I updated it on the Gleam, but I didn't update it on the bot.
Mark, I might have you covered.
If you are in Canada and we like have a way to get it to Canada, we will try. Or if you have a way to get it from the U.S. to Canada, we used to do Canada because we had a lot of people involved in the stream here in SF who were from Canada, so they would regularly go home and then could ship it once they were there.
Do that, right?
But Sam's got you, Mark, he says, so it's fine. But just like generally, we can't do Canada.
All right, you play the judge. So
Yeah.
when you play a critter construction, you may place one of anything with one of anything else. That's
Yeah,
value.
It is value.
All right, Jordan.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna use that ability. I'm gonna replace.
Wait, how?
one- Oh.
You don't get it immediately.
What?
Jordan, how does the dungeon work?
Yeah, how
It's a
does the dungeon
judge!
work?
She doesn't get this immediately, right?
No. That only activates in the future.
Hacks,
All right.
cheats.
Cheating. Keep
I'm going to go ahead and claim the Harvest Festival with my upside down stunting squirrel because he's in the circus.
Okay, you got 4 harvests.
Because I've had 4 harvests for a long time. I actually have 5 now.
Boom.
Yep. That's how I roll. The tree is so cool. You want a close up of the tree again, chat?
Yeah, the
we can
tree's
give you a we can give you a close up right here. And by close up I mean just bigger. Bigger side shot of the tree. Wha-cha-cha-cha. It's actually like
Wait.
like look at that. It's like my
Jordan.
full arm length except for my hand. Yeah, what's up?
Never mind. All right.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna play my dude on the chapel. So put 1 victory point on the chapel, and then I'll draw 2 cards per victory point on the chapel. That's 2 cards.
Wow. That's a lot of cards. Yeah, full forearm length or the length of your foot.
Max
There
value.
you go. Let me put my foot on the table.
Bring these people anywhere.
Yep.
All right.
Do it. You won't. What is Guilty gonna do?
Thinking about it. So I only get to do this the one time,
Yep.
unless I put a worker there.
No,
It says
it has no
unlock a
worker
second
space.
cemetery.
You get to use it each time. You mean
No.
unlocking the second thing only happens once.
But
The-
unlocking the second things means that I can do the things that are on the Undertaker card again, right?
I don't think
The
so.
things on the Undertaker card will trigger when you prepare for autumn, eventually.
No, it won't because it's not a
No.
sprouted thing.
Oh, you're right. It's a traveler. Sorry, from here I thought it was the green production.
So
Yes.
I can only do that once.
Yo, Acerbic Slate. How's it going?
Okay, boss, I just don't have 2 watches on.
Yeah. He has 8 watches, but they're in his trench coat.
Nah.
that's All right.
Is it my turn? No, it's Guilty's turn.
It's my turn. I think
Man, this timer idea is a really good one, Sam.
I love the idea.
I'm not using nearly as much time as you did. Wow.
You used enough time that we all forgot whose turn it was.
No, you just don't pay attention when it's my turn because
I was
you
paying
like that.
attention. I just forgot. Yep. She's pulling her people back.
I'm pulling my people. I really don't want to though because
Well, you don't have
Well,
to.
you don't have to.
If you can build more cards.
You have to play. Yeah, just play something else.
Yeah.
no, I can't play.
Oh, she can't play anything else. I guess.
So you,
All your people.
you
come
don't have
back.
anything you can play for free? Surely you have something you can play for free.
No, have you found any pigeons or rangers for me?
Yeah, there's a ranger back here
Oh yeah, thanks.
in the
There's a
discard.
pigeon right here.
Yeah.
We already found those.
Well,
People are the worst. I
The
think.
watches
Rip
are
guilty.
not what I.
all right. So
want.
activate
Trench
all
coat.
of your green production buildings if you have any. She has one. What does it do? The
Oh.
monk.
I don't have
He
any.
has no berries. Oh, rip. That was poor planning.
Aw.
No,
Oh,
just
what
kidding.
rip?
Berries.
Rip berries.
I just don't need any green cards
Yeah.
because I'm not a hick on a farm like you.
That's fair.
Wow.
I too am going to prepare for autumn and claim my 6 workers back.
Trent's gonna claim a bunch of shit though.
And then yes, I am going to gain a resin, gain a berry.
Gain another one of those things.
I'm gonna gain 2 berries from the general store.
Boo.
And yeah, I'll eventually do that. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Are you at 8?
I think so. I'm gonna have to discard.
Well, no, you
no,
can't
no,
draw.
Oh, you can't draw? Is that what it
you
is?
can't.
Okay. Let me double check then. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need the cards anyways. I have things that will let me draw
Those are
cards.
tasty pieces.
And then I am going to activate.
Yeah, isn't it cool? We're entranced with the tree thing. Apparently, one of their Kickstarter rewards too for like higher levels was an actual like wooden tree. So.
I'm gonna activate the general store. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna activate the general store and get 2 more berries because berries are fun. It's a berry party.
Berry.
Berry and the Jets.
I'm very mad about this.
You should be.
I am.
Good.
Sam.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yas.
Okay, okay. I'm playing my dude here on the
Shocked.
2 of any.
Yeah.
Shocked.
Shock
It's
and
like he was
awe.
waiting for it.
Yep.
This is my favorite Twitch soundtrack ever. I'm glad.
They look like droops, not berries.
They totally look a bit like berries. They're berries with little cute little blueberry star buttons on them. I'm currently standing in a large garden and it fits. Wow.
Nice.
So you're standing in a large garden watching us play a game about a forest, listening to a soundtrack of nature and forest sounds as we talk about what berries look like. Your life is great.
Yeah. Bring home some yummy stuff. Yeah. Let's. See.
Oh, good
What
job,
do I
bot.
want?
Great timing. Swag.
I think I want this.
It's
guy.
dark and rainy here. That sucks.
2 berries. Are you at 8?
Nope, I'm not.
Here's one of the cards that Jordan saw before.
Great.
I didn't actually see them, so it's fine.
Sure.
I didn't see them, I just put them in my hand.
You saw them?
No.
Oh, I didn't see them. I literally
It's
didn't see
cool.
them. I am going to,
Here's Barry.
because I have a fairgrounds, I'm going to play a free fool, which plays into an empty space in an opponent's city and gives Sam -2 points.
Wow. Fabulous.
Seemed reasonable. And then, because I played a critter, I get to draw a card and go back up to 8.
Alright.
Fascinating.
Ah!
I'm gonna spend my resin and my thing.
Hey, Guilty, how does a dungeon work?
Well, you probably just shouldn't use it because
Yeah,
it's
probably
not.
not.
worth it.
Alright.
It's
I
really
just-
bad. I mean, it's worth 0 victory
I
points.
just
0
general.
points.
I just general stored for my
Low value.
2 berries.
Okay. Yeah. Mega low value.
Low.
Oh wow, I totally forgot that there was an
Where's the
ability
rest of
here that
these?
lets you discard cards for free resources like the whole game.
You do have to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay a worker, but like I think in my first season one of my seasons I pulled with 1 worker left over because there was low value on everything else.
You did.
And I could have done that
Oh,
for
I thought
a
you
resource
were,
I needed.
I thought you were specifically trying to get cards in the meadow.
I was
Because
actually trying to time. I was okay pulling early because I was trying to time playing stuff when you guys vacated them. But I probably would have been high enough value for me because I needed stone at that point.
Yeah.
Turns out I got enough stone, so it's fine. And Vixen Stone, welcome to the table. Right? We have to build new alerts, though, because I want to stop using Muxy, and I don't have the source files for all of our alerts. So we have, like, crappy basic Streamlabs alerts on when we're streaming from our other setup. So we need to make some new alerts. But I do like them. They're fancy.
What season are you on? You're still in summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
he's in
crap,
summer.
You're taking up all the spots.
He's
I
in
want.
summer. We're in autumn.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Well, you can't take this one, but you can place in this one because that's unlimited.
yeah.
You can't take that one.
If y'all want to earn some more tilts to enter the giveaway, you can try winning them in a game night. Exclamation point game night and the number of tilts you want to bet.
Tilts. K-Bot, you getting 25? It looks like you only get 10 tilts for following.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
You usually, if you watch an entire stream, it's usually 25 tilts.
Yeah, an entire stream
watch the
is
entire stream,
is quite often enough tilts in itself
Oh.
to buy a full set of tickets.
Hey, you want to hang out? Is that what
But
you're
we
trying
like to
say?
reward
All right.
people with some free tilts just for following and showing some love and
Now
support.
it's your turn.
All right. I am going to place my worker here because no one's taken it yet, and I'm going to discard 5 cards.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do it.
Yeah.
'cause-
I also just realized belatedly that this little cutout here is the discard pile, but
Yeah,
that's
that's-
totally fine.
Oh.
Sorry, this is my
Sam's
research.
monopolizing it.
All right.
Yes, you were here, Mark.
Let's see.
You were here for 3.33 hours. You striker, you.
All right. I'm gonna grab the wood carver.
You have to do game night and then a number of tilts from 1 to 100
Oh, that's another general store.
to trigger it.
So much value.
General
All right,
stores are
I'm not
value.
gonna trigger anything with the wood carver because I don't.
They're extra value if you can find a shopkeeper. I wonder if Sam's looking for a chapel. Oh, wait. I wonder what Sam's going to do soon. Much shocked.
It's okay. All right, go ahead. Go.
If Mark got hit by a truck, excuse him for being slow.
What kind of truck? Was it a F-150?
Yes. Yeah, get those tilts in. Who's going to win the game night? Yeah, I would love to have it do that, Mark. I don't know why it doesn't. I'm using their game, and we customized the theming of it, but for some reason it doesn't give an error message if you do it wrong. Oh, that's fine, Grizzly Diz. If you lose, I'll reset your points and you can buy the tickets instead. And if you win, you win, so it's fine. I understand that you got caught up in it. Oh no, everyone lost except Grizzly Diz, who I'm being nice about.
Never mind.
Well,
Alright.
good thing you didn't make it in, Sam. All right, Grizzly, I'm gonna get you those tilts back with this one-time offer.
All right, what we got, Guilty?
I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm working on it. I'm gonna do this guy. 2 of these and a card.
Right, everybody lost.
All right, go ahead, Jordan.
All right, give me a sec. Grizzly Diz. All right, I put you back to 21 tilts, Grizzly Diz, so you should be able to buy some.
That's good.
Oh, thank you for the X number of biddies, because I
I'm
can't
not
see how
plotting
many that
anything,
is.
K-Bots. Don't reveal my strategies.
We appreciate that, Grizzly Diz. Thank you for the support. That was 11 biddies. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Exclamation point tilts with an S, Acerbic Slight. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Great.
Exclamation point tits if you want it to work extra.
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa.
Forgot to do that.
PG stream.
How many times can I use the F word then? Because I think I've already
47.
Jordan like 5 times.
Wow.
47.
Did not need to know that.
You know what?
We're close.
Just because of that, I'm going to spend 5 berries
The queen?
on a queen
Nice.
that I drew. which is worth 4 points. And because I played a critter, actually, you know what?
Don't like
I'm gonna go ahead and just use
Don't
my innkeeper
like
now
it.
to save the 3. No.
Wait,
Yes.
go back and tell me the
Yeah.
entire thing that you did.
Yeah, so instead of spending 5, I spend 5 minus 3 by discarding this to decrease
Got it.
the cost. So I get the 3 back.
Cool.
Whoops.
That seems reasonable.
And then after I played it, I get to draw a card.
All right.
It's value, chat. Value town.
Okay, so I'm going to use one of these on my chapel and play my shepherd for free, which allows me to gain 3 berries. And then I gain a victory point for each victory point on my chapel, which is 1. Good. Kit going heavy into the game night.
Damn right he is.
I am going to.
I'm still just going to go in for 10.
I'm going to.
You didn't make it in time.
What?
Oh wait, no, you did, but you lost.
Multiple victories. Got it.
Oh no, I think you missed it.
All right.
Yeah, you missed it just barely.
I'm going to discard my crane
Does that give you value?
so that I can pay 3 less for an Evertree.
What?
Which I'm gonna buy for 3 of these.
She just
and
built this tree, chat.
3 of these.
What does
I
it
built
do?
the tree.
It's 1 victory
It's
point
worth
for
5,
each.
and I get 1 victory point for each purple.
Wow, I'm gonna get crushed, chat. Confirmed.
I don't have that many purples.
Gonna get
Should
crushed.
have been hoarding purples, but it's fine. I'll work it out.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take this.
Oh, and I can play any creature for free with it. Do I do that in the same
With what?
turn or the next
Wait,
turn?
where?
On that Evertree.
Oh, what?
Any creature.
It's well, it's oh yeah, it says any.
Any critter.
It's definitely next turn.
Oh yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
No
in
multiple
the
things
future.
in 1 turn.
Boo!
Show
Yeah.
a tree, please. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's an ability. That's the free thing. You can just play any critter. All right.
what those
I'm gonna
auto rolls are
use
for.
this to get 2 cards and a free resource. Let's see what those cards are, and then pick a resource. Oh wow, that's crappy. I'm gonna go ahead and take a stone, because stone is precious.
All right. I'm gonna spend 2 berries
Woo!
and play the barge toad, which gives me 2 wood for each farm I have. I have 1 farm. I get 2 wood.
Wondering what that would look like.
Go guilty. Go guilty. Go.
Go guilty, go guilty, go. Go guilty, go guilty, go. Go, 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 go. Yeah? That's
You
how that
are-
works,
you
right?
took it.
Maybe. I'm going to.
I'm gonna need a rules clarification in a sec.
I'm gonna play this for free as the companion thing.
Holy crap!
My Evertree.
Discard up to 5
Discard up to
cards,
5.
1 VP each.
Yeah.
So it's like
Jesus.
that. Again.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to actually claim my VP. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. I also forgot to use my clock tower. Rip. That's major rip.
That's true.
That could have been huge for my resource grind that I'm on right now. Because I think I was on a stone thing, and I could have gotten some free stone.
I think you're right.
4.
It's way too late to retcon that though. I will take the L, chat. VIP or riot. Lol.
Take those 4, and I get.
No, not the
4
chip
VPs.
sweep.
So, Dread Wolf Club, I have a question. The question is, how does turn order work when it comes to the sprouted stuff? So, like, do I get to choose in what order things sprout and I collect things with? Or do I have to do everything at once
when
and
you're
then...
changing your season.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you can choose what order.
Okay.
If it matters. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to choose, says Dreadwolf.
Yeah.
Cool.
If there, yeah, if there's a reason for it to matter, you would get to choose.
Cool.
Wait, who wants to be a VIP?
Mark wants Dreadwolf to be a VIP.
That makes sense.
It does.
Give Dreadwolf VIP.
No, you can only do it from the login account.
Yep, it's true.
I'm not
You should
logged
go
in.
do it. I'm
Oh,
not.
I
actually-
don't have the login for...
Staff might be able to do
yeah.
it.
We'll see. I can't even do it in my own channel to Mark's without going to
Browser.
without going
So not
to.
working mobile.
Really?
KateBot says staff can't
I
do
thought
it.
it did.
Whose turn is it?
I do not have permission. It's your turn.
It's your
Oh,
turn.
great.
Because you played the Bard of 5 coin.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I only got 4 coin for it, okay.
Oh, that makes a huge difference.
Just damn.
Yeah. Totally huge
It's like
difference.
not as good as you think it
All
is.
right. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Wait, so you can mod yourself in anyone's chat, but you can't VIP yourself?
No.
That's broken.
Why?
I don't know, I just expected more from you.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use my queen to play a storehouse for free. The storehouse is worth 2 points, and I can place any of a certain number of resource options on the card, and then later use it to take all the resources on that card.
All right, so the queen is play a card with anything less than 3.
Worth 3 or less for free. So I'm going to.
Oh, so sorry.
Can I just see the card?
Yeah.
Will you do that?
I think I'm going to take 3.
That's not bad. So you get it, and then if you played a thing on it, you'd get it again.
Yeah, basically. I also played a construction, so I get a card. What resource do I want? I want a. I'm gonna put a stone on it.
1 stone.
I think. Hey,
Oh, you have to place your thing on it to date
I have
all
to
the
choose
resources?
it now, and then later I can get that stone.
Ah, so if
Yeah,
I play on it now, I get the
It's
stone.
not open, so you can't play on it. So
Yeah.
I'm doing it because there's only one place to get stone right now, and
Jordan needs to get stoned.
and Guilty gets to go before I do.
I do.
So
All right.
she's probably gonna take it.
There's,
Okay.
Unless-
So I think I'm gonna do the season thing.
Okay. So
So-
you get this. Do you have any?
Oh, yes.
You don't have a clock tower, but you do have
I
abilities.
do not. Yeah, I do have abilities. Okay. So I'm gonna start in the order that it doesn't matter in right now. I'm gonna gain 1 berry
Should give away KH3. That's a good idea.
from here. I also get to get a berry and an additional berry if I have a farm.
Great. Don't forget your husband.
Yep.
Which is pretty ridiculous.
At this point, I'm going to use my doctor ability
If you like it, then you should put a stone on it.
to spend 3 berries and get 3 VP.
Oh,
If you like it,
redonkulous.
put a stone.
And then I'm gonna get 2 wood
Oh, those snackies.
from the barge toad.
You've got good snacks.
What's up, Darth Revan?
Then I'm gonna spend the 3 wood
Oh my God.
to get another 3 VP.
Oh my God, chat. Sam's gonna win.
Boy.
And I have 1 free thing left.
Guilty. We must crush him.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. I'm just trying
And
to
let's see
make
what's
the
in my
nicest,
hand right
most
now.
equitable city for my critters.
And
else
I
would go
will
screw
get 1
themselves.
stone.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, Guilty. What do?
Yeah, what
This
do?
spot, duh.
Yeah, I figured you would. What do you want from it, though?
What do I want?
2 stone?
I'm thinking about it.
I mean, you have to remember she has that one ridiculous card that lets her get up to the architect.
Yeah.
Resin or stone up to 6.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Broken.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably 2 stones. Yeah, let's do it. Might as well. Well, but yeah, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take this 3 wood while it's still available. Calculated. Almost everyone won. Kit with the big win. Mark and K-Bot's coming in with wins. Somebody got tilted.
All right.
You were trying to lose.
What card do you have in your hand?
Excuse
Well,
you.
too bad,
How many
Kate.
cards do you have in your hand? 2?
2.
All right.
Are you doing a thing that makes you give her cards?
No. Grab this dude.
Ah. Yeah, and throw our wood all over the place. Jeez.
All right.
Don't forget to buy tickets for the giveaway if you have not yet. Exclamation point giveaway.
Nope. I'm not using my post office.
Giving away a free copy of Nosh, which is next week's game.
Go ahead. Guilty.
Good, guilty.
I'm gonna do
And the
it.
Jets.
Are you gonna use your dungeon?
I already used my dungeon.
Yeah.
How can I use your dungeon?
You,
should-
can't use my dungeon.
should
I
get-
already used my dungeon.
You should get a ranger for free.
Where's my ranger? Oh, shut up!
Oh.
So mean.
Made you look. Made you look.
People are terrible.
We're not terrible. We're amazing.
Awful.
Amazing.
Amazing grace.
Anyone seen
Mark
a
with the
pigeon?
tilts.
Oh wait, I need to put one of these on here because I used it.
True.
Yes,
I don't know. I think Guilty could still win.
Yeah,
maybe.
I can't.
She's got like
Clearly.
random points
We'll
coming out of
see.
nowhere.
We'll see.
All right. What is Guilty gonna do? Yeah, I'm not close to any of the special events at all. I had an Undertaker, but I discarded it.
Yes. Take 2 of these guys.
Ooh, snazzy.
Look at that resin.
That's a closed spot, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the only open spots are this one, where everyone can get 1 berry for free, and this one.
And the resin and card.
No, there's a
resin
berry
and
and
card is
card.
open.
Wait, the what?
Resin
Oh.
and card is open.
Oh.
And the 2
Interesting.
cards, 1
Okay.
victory point, which
You're right.
none of us have ever done.
Oh, this one's open too. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
The 2 wood and a card. Well then.
Well then,
Guilty's hoarding nothing.
what?
I am going to.
I am not a hoarder.
What do K-pops do?
I am doing the KonMari method, and my city is much more aligned than yours, so there. Mr. Draco, who are you throwing shade at? I hope it's
All right.
Jordan.
I'm gonna go ahead and build a mine. It gives me 2 victory points
Of
and it
course
allows
it's
me to gain
building
a
a
stone.
mine.
So I pay 1 wood, 1 resin, and 1 stone, but then I get the stone back.
Boo.
Yep. And then I gain a card because I played a critter or construction. How convenient.
Boo.
Oh! What does a postal pigeon do again?
You reveal 2. And you get to
I
play 1
hate
for free.
you.
Alright. So I'm going to do the journey for 4. Discarding 4
What makes
cards.
it funnier, Guilty, is I also at one point had the take that card that let you switch hands with another player, but I discarded it, so you can't have it.
Good, because I like my hand.
Your
Is it
turn.
my turn? Good. I'm going to buy a Wanderer.
Okay.
Thank you. And I get to draw 3 cards.
Ooh.
That's a lot of cards.
It is. Now I have 5.
You gonna flip over a card?
Oh, well, I'll think about it.
Oh, it's a farm.
Great.
Join Wicked Farm.
Boo.
Yeah. I like farming. There's already a farm, though.
Wicked Farm twice.
I can afford it. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and get a postal pigeon. I get to reveal 2 cards and
Ooh.
play
Up to
one of
3
them worth up
points.
to 3 for free. A king and a husband. Well,
Well, looks
Conveniently-
like you're playing the husband.
I'm going to get a free husband
Boo.
that I did not have to play for free through my farm.
So now, if there
But
was another wife there,
Yeah, if there was another wife, things would be different. Also, I
do not get it.
just played 2 critters, so I draw 2 cards.
Nice.
Easy. Easy clap.
All right.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go to the chapel, where I'm gonna
get married?
where I'm gonna get another victory point on the chapel. I'm gonna draw 4 cards.
What?
This is rigged.
You're rigged.
You're rigged.
You're rigged.
Oh, that's a good card. Well, that's an even better card.
What'd you
This
get?
card's even better.
What'd you get? I want to see.
Did you?
Let me
Did you
see.
want?
I have
Did you
room
want a
for 3
monastery?
more
I want to
cards.
see.
Did you want a monastery?
No.
Oh, too bad.
Good.
You have a monk. Monks
So?
like monasteries.
No, they like bells and green cloaks that make them look awesome.
I think
Oh, that's
Look
what
at
it
this.
is.
Look at this cute little monk. No.
in the monastery.
No.
A monastery monk.
Can't have my monk. It's mine.
Is it Guilty's turn?
Yeah, it's Guilty's turn.
Okay.
Are the spirally thingy-majiggers? Are these all end of game? These are all end of game, right?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Cool.
The flowers.
I have a feeling I'm going to get crushed on my point total, y'all. Wow, Kip 3 in a row with the big wins. And Mr. Draco coming in big, too.
Rigged.
All right, who got slighted for everyone else to get all those tilts? Who's extra tilted right now?
I don't know what to play.
And
I thought I had more mice, and I made all these plans.
And the answer is
and
Kate Bots lost 6 tilts so that everyone else could get like 500.
that's very nice of her.
K-Bots is the champ.
Kate Bots is the champ, confirmed. Kate Bots got steamrolled at game night. Man, whose turn is it?
Maybe
Oh,
if
we
we
have a
can
timer.
take all of my cards and
You took half of them.
destroy them.
Then I took the other half, and then
Yep.
Sam did it first, technically.
it's probably true.
Dog works in mysterious ways also works. Standard table talk when it's Guilty's turn. Oh, damn. A Cerberus Slight coming in hot with that fire.
Fired.
Can I get another
Don't
rules
even-
check?
Sure.
Yeah,
If the
what?
person who has the rulebook knows how to open it.
So, the minor mole.
Oh, yeah. I'll take that. I have a mine.
Minor mole.
Thank you.
Educate yourself.
Got it. That's exactly what I needed to know.
I can't afford the things I want. Life is hard.
Yeah,
Play.
life is hard.
Life is hard. Okay, can I make the big one with one? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm in trouble because I have a lot of things that are worth 1 or 0 points, and I don't have a thing that allows me to get rid of them right now.
I really need to build
So,
this. I need to
I'm gonna get wrecked hard.
I need something that lets me build things for cheaper.
Cheaper.
Yeah, like that.
I'm not good with internets.
Like the Ranger. Ugh.
Bum ba bum. Kit with another win. Jesus.
Wow, Kit.
Killing it. 4 in a row. Rigged.
You want me to tell you something you can do?
Yeah, I know a lot of things I could do.
Oh, you
It's
only
rigged,
have,
y'all.
You only have one thing left. Never mind.
If you sub, you win every game. Confirmed.
I wouldn't know to try to lose.
That's worth
Excuse me while I
3.
check to see if it's rigged for subs.
That's worth 3.
I don't think there's no way it's like 100% win rate for subs. Because that would be silly.
That would be really silly.
But funny.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. No, Kit is just killing it. That's what it was.
I'm gonna pay this.
Subs just
For
get a
this,
very
using
slightly higher
this.
payout. But they do not get a 100% chance win rate because that would be crazy.
I'm paying these for that, replacing that with that.
And the that, and the
I'm
this,
taking
and that.
this.
And totally that, yeah.
Okay, so you had 2 wood and 2 resin.
I had 2 resin, 1 wood, and 1 stone, but I converted the stone into
Don't think you
wood.
can convert that
Why?
before.
Why?
That'd be super OP.
Yeah, you do it after.
have to do it after.
It triggers as a
Why?
result of you playing it. You have to get more wood to
Why?
be able to
You
play
haven't
that.
played the construction.
I did play the
No, you
construction.
were thinking about playing the construction.
But I played the construction.
Hacks.
Here's your
No one
wood
cheating guilty.
and 2 resin back. But you do believe him because he's telling the truth.
Believe you.
Him telling the truth.
I don't believe
Yep.
you. Oh,
Yes, make sure to enter the Gleam, everyone. It is free.
heckin'.
It's another chance to win a
Hacks.
copy of Nosh.
Ugh. I need more stuff.
You can get a farm? No, you
I don't
can't.
want a farm.
You
I
can
like
get-
farms.
You
I
can
need
get a
more
courthouse. You can get a
resources.
courthouse.
I need more
You can get a courthouse.
stuff.
Courthouse would have been great.
I like courthouses.
Just get this.
2 wood and a
What's the
card?
courthouse do?
Yeah, you should get that wood.
Gain. No, I'd have to spend all my stuff to just play. Just get 1 more back, right?
Yeah.
I would have to use all of my resources for 1 resource.
Seems reasonable.
Seems like hacks. All right,
Done?
Jordan's turn.
Great.
Yep.
I'm gonna play a free husband because I have a farm.
Nice. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
You just can't double stack because it's not a wife.
Right.
If you had a, okay.
I don't get the abilities,
I'm gonna play
it,
this
but I do get to draw a card.
on my in.
Garbage. No, I found something guilty wanted.
So then I'm gonna play
Woo!
this using a wood.
Root was great. I
And I'm
started like,
taking the school.
oh no!
What?
Sam has a teacher. He's gonna play as his last card. He just ruined Guilty's
I
game.
can't believe you.
Well, I
Everything
think
is
we're
ruined.
10% of the way there. What?
Everything is ruined.
No, we're actually almost at the end of the game.
It's ruined.
Everything is
So,
ruins.
Sam-
Everything is ruined.
Nice. Sam has 2 workers left that he hasn't placed and 1 space left in his tableau.
I can't believe
I have
you.
2 workers left and 2 spaces left. And Guilty has played all of her workers
Nothing.
and has lots of spaces left.
And no.
Well, what
not
happens?
Oh,
when she
something
can't-
else?
What happens when she can't take actions?
Then she's done. Then
done.
she has to pass.
You have to pass.
Yes, but she can, if she can still keep paying for cards and playing cards and using the abilities on those cards, she can keep playing because she has the space
Can
for
I
it.
pay money for resources?
No.
Do you have cards that say you can pay?
Yeah,
money for
do you have
resources?
cards for that?
Screw you.
What?
Maybe you should play a card with a production ability or a traveler ability that gives you more resources.
Did you finish?
I thought it was Guilty's turn because you just played.
I did.
You just
my
played the
turn?
school.
Yeah. Can she do anything?
Nah, I can do something. I just don't like the things I can do.
Yeah, I assume she can still do something.
Good.
I assume that her entire game
the things.
wasn't predicated on just that one buy.
I really hope not. There, play that one.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Just remember that your stone and resin are worth 1 victory point each because of your architect.
You know what's funny, Sam?
Nice.
Oh yeah, I collect husbands, literally.
I can't. We're not gonna have any tilts left.
You know what else is funny?
Yeah, postal pigeon.
Poor Guilty.
Alright, I'm gonna put this down.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I know, I
You can
forgot.
play that.
She just
I
did,
forgot I had
Oh,
that.
oh, I have a multiplier.
she wanted to play it for free.
I have a multiplier.
I
That's
forgot
great.
about
Wait, sorry, what is
Forgot
that?
about
What is that called?
I played a theater,
Oh,
and I get
nice.
+1 for each unique critter.
Ooh, let's show that one to chat so they can see the art, the beautiful art
Beautiful.
up higher.
If I hadn't,
Yeah, there you go.
if I hadn't already played my bard, I could have gotten a bard for free. But whatever.
Rip.
My life is just so hard.
Clearly.
Your turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Do I get to draw now?
No.
Why would you think you get to draw? And this is exactly the card I wanted you to play, too.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to play that card. I got so mad about the
Here's a
schoolhouse I
bird.
forgot.
Oh, wait,
I
no,
had
it's
it.
on a bird.
Oh,
Oh, wait, what is it? It's a queen.
I hate you.
Remember when you had a queen?
Yeah. Well,
Those were the days.
No, I don't. I got rid of it.
All right.
I got money for it, so there.
For 1 stone, 1 resin, and a wood, I'm going to
Does anyone see a
play
pigeon?
a monastery,
Nice.
which allows me to activate it with a worker to give 2 resources to an opponent and gain 4 victory points. I wonder what opponent needs resources right now. But I'll be back. I'm gonna
What?
think about this while I'm gone.
Where is he going?
Bathroom.
You couldn't have gone during my turn?
All right, well,
Wow.
while he's gone,
Wow.
I'm going to play my worker on the university, which lets me get rid of the fool.
Oh, nice.
That's right, chat. That gets me 3 berries.
Well timed. Very well timed.
I'll take another berry
How
as
did you
my
get so many berries?
thing, because I got rid of that card. That card was 3 berries.
Oh.
And I will take a victory
damn.
point. Suck it, Jordan.
I guess I have to wait until Jordan gets back because he was going to give me resources, I think. So that determines what I do on my turn.
No, he can't give you resources on your turn. He has to give you resources on his turn.
Oh, I thought that was part of his turn that he, like, pseudo finished. It's his next turn?
Yes.
Oh. So, Ricky, you have 34 tilts. Congratulations. I don't think I can do anything else. If I pass once, am I out of the game for the rest of it?
I think so. I don't know so. Hey, thanks for the 1 bit, Jordan.
I'm gonna look it up.
All right,
I'm gonna look it up in the book.
Jordan is Guilty out of the game.
Well, I don't trust him. I'm
I
gonna.
think she's out of the game. And yes, passing you're out, pretty sure. Pass, and you're out. You're out.
Have you washed your hands?
Your eyes are in or you're out. And right now, out.
Yeah, when you cannot perform any more actions, you finish the game and must pass. No! Maybe I could buy something that's on the board.
Maybe.
Yeah, I totally could.
There you
I
go.
could buy a general store.
You should definitely. What are you complaining about when you can buy a general store?
I could buy a crane.
You don't want a crane.
Why not? I could construct
The general store gets you one of
something else.
these. Look at what he has.
Yeah.
If he wants to give you 2 for victory points, he's going to give you one of those, which means you can buy another one of these.
Or I could buy something in my hand. I could construct something for less money if I have the crane, because I can discard it.
Ooh. Oh, 3 fewer is pretty good. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. And that works on any construction, right?
Right, but you're okay. So you would be paying 1 stone. You'd do a 1-to-1 trade on BP, and then you would trade that to get a maximum of 2 incremental BP. And you have that, so you can get 2 incremental BP.
Yeah, let's do it.
Crane time.
Crane time. 1 pebble.
Jordan's turn.
I'm not out yet. Still in it, chat. Still.
Jordan rigged it.
What? How did Jordan get 175 tilts from the urinal? This is gross.
Urinal tilts.
Yeah,
Ew.
those are dirty tilts.
Oh, that's a teacher.
Ooh,
That's a teacher.
Do you have one of those already?
It looks
I
like
feel like
someone
you
might have a
probably-
school, maybe.
Yeah, you definitely get it for free, asshole.
What?
What? You stole that school from me.
I was eyeing that school from a mile away.
No, you just took it because I wanted it.
You're not wrong, but also because it was good for me. Just saying.
Fair play. Get out of here, fair play.
That's right.
Go harvest some vegetables, fair play. Take that. Banished.
Banished.
Permaban.
I'm not banning anyone. I'm too nice for that.
Give me your phone. I'm a ban.
You don't get
I'm
any
a
bans.
banner.
No bans.
Done with vegetables. I'm done with you. Too many vegetables. What's growing in the garden right now, Acerbic? Anything yummy? Anything I can have for dinner?
Jordan,
I already had dinner.
hurry up.
Jordan, bring snacks. I'm hungry for second dinner. Oh, there he is. Did you bring snacks?
No.
What?
He's too busy losing.
Yeah.
True.
Basically, at this point, I have a decision to make. I could do something that causes Guilty to pass and knock her out of the game, but in doing so,
Whoa.
I would help Sam.
I don't think you can.
Who I think is
she
right.
has a
I
crane.
don't know if you can.
Oh, okay.
She has a crane.
She has a crane, so she can probably play something. Okay, cool.
I mean, unless you can get both farms
Nah.
and the general store.
Nah, that's fine. Okay.
Thanks.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
I mean,
I offered you the monastery. You were like, monks
Yeah,
don't like
Regan.
monasteries.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and I was supposed to get a
thought it
card
was
for
supposed
playing
to
that
be
monastery.
snack time, but you made collard greens with cauliflower? Nice. I had cauliflower
No
today.
Tim
It was
Tams had
actually
leave
really
now.
good.
That's right. Where are the Tim Tams? I was promised Tim
They
Tams.
ate them all.
Uh-huh.
They ate them. They ate them. They ate them. Acerbic and Psychotic ate all my Tim Tams. Actually, come to my workplace. People have been eating them very slowly, so you could totally just wander in and eat Tim
Nice.
Tams.
Why didn't you bring some?
Yeah,
'Cause they were
exactly.
half-
Exactly.
I had like 49 pounds of stuff in my suitcase, alright?
Sure.
I don't know what that means. That means we should have gotten Tim Tams, right?
Yeah.
Pretty
my
sure that's what it
gosh.
means.
I think
Um,
it means if you wanted Tim Tams, you shouldn't have been so mean to me and taken my school.
I gave you a lot of Kit Kats. No, I didn't.
You did not. You gave me 0 Kit Kats. I've gotten nothing from Japan.
We have ramen. We could just go back and make that ramen. A ramen right upstairs. Michelin ramen. K-Pots knows what I'm talking about. So does Mark.
Uh-huh.
All right. For free I'm gonna play a
For
monk
free.
And that's your last
because
one.
I have a monastery, and that is the last card I can play.
Wow.
So I'm making a risk here.
Dude, he's going for all the points.
He is done.
2 berries to an opponent to gain up to 4. Or to get 4 VP.
Yeah. So
I'm assuming you're doing both.
Are you
I'm-
doing it?
gonna give 2 berries for 4 VP
To me?
to you.
Yay!
Oh,
Thank you.
Wow! I was just gonna hand them to her.
Yeah.
After graciously handing him 4 VP.
I may in fact regret that as Guilty passes me and I finish last, but I don't think giving them to Sam is helpful at this point. He has a lot of berries, but I don't think he has so many that he wouldn't benefit from getting more.
I definitely benefit
Playing
from
my
getting
own
more.
game
Yeah.
here. I'm looking out
You have 2 free
for-
slots left, so if you have some really expensive cards,
I'm
I
looking
don't
out
want to
for the
give you
critters.
resources for it.
Looks like I'm gonna play queen.
Oh yeah, and I played a critter, so I get a card. Not that it matters.
Oh.
Alright.
'Cause rip
Queen
my
for
life.
me. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to discard the crane to make playing this fairgrounds only cost
Man, I wish I had cards like that.
1 amber. And then I get to draw 2 cards.
What are the tiebreakers at the end?
Events, and then something else. Or events might be the second tiebreaker.
Guilty, can you check the rulebook and tell us what the tiebreakers are?
Guilty drew a queen.
No, I didn't.
She had. Oh yeah,
I
she didn't have a
drew-
queen. You had a queen.
The tiebreakers are these guys.
Number of resources.
Yeah,
Okay.
aren't they?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
There's an end game page. Well, yes. Shut up. Achieves the most events, and then it's resources,
Yeah,
and then
so
it's
events.
shared.
Okay. Well, currently,
You are winning in events.
because yeah,
You have 2.
I have 2. You each have 1, but there's still some available. Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes. No.
No.
No, it's my turn.
So Jordan's turn.
Is it
Definitely my
time
turn.
for me?
No. I guess I'm gonna use my monastery and give Guilty 2 more resources. I need to starve Sam of resources, and then I get 4 more points, please. Here, I'll just give you a 1. Wait, no. There are no 5s. Just, yeah. Gimme. Gimme, gimme.
Gimme, yeah.
And that alone, those plays alone just catch me up to the tokens, the victory tokens that Sam has already hoarded, and I'm still behind him on that.
Yep.
So Sam's tableau is better. Sam's definitely gonna win.
I'm grabbing this wood cover chapel here.
Yeah, and now Sam
So when I achieve,
has the tiebreaker
I will
tied with
draw
me.
1. Oh, I'll draw 2 cards because I've got 2 on my chapel. Ooh, that would have been good. Ooh, that was even better. Can't play it though. And then I will get in the odd chance.
How'd you get rid of the fool I gave you?
He paid.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Waste.
Interesting.
Interesting. I'll grab 2 of these dudes. Go ahead, Gil.
I got a ranger, bitches.
Cool.
I can move 1.
You might have sealed your fate.
Me? I
You're
told
giving
you.
her- You're giving her a lot of options.
I told you I like.
Move
Yeah.
1 deployed worker
want me to
to
point
a
something
new
out to you?
location. Go ahead.
Oh wait, hold on. How are you playing the ranger?
I move 1 of my deployed
How are you
workers
playing the ranger?
How'd you?
free because
Okay,
of my
cool.
dungeon.
That's what you.
I thought you were going to use
Yeah,
your,
no,
your berries,
no,
and
no,
that's what
no.
I was going to tell
Oh,
you to do.
no.
Okay.
No.
So what does your ranger do again?
It unlocks a second dungeon,
Ooh.
and I can move 1 of my deployed workers to a new location. I'm gonna move a deployed worker to the Wanderer event because I have a shit ton of those.
Which one would you like to move?
This guy.
You're gonna, this one,
Yeah.
the cartographer's expedition.
Yeah. 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 Because
There
I
you go.
have 1, 2, 3,
There you
4
go.
of them. Thank you.
Well played.
Very
Now we
much.
all have the tiebreaker, and it goes to number of resources.
No, but you have 2.
You also each have 2 events.
These are events.
Oh, those are. Oh, right.
Yes.
The
Alright.
special.
So go ahead,
Okay.
you have-
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. You have no workers left, right, Sam?
None of us have workers left.
No one has a worker.
Except me.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's right there.
Yeah.
Hey.
I've been saving it on purpose.
Okay, fine.
That's
Um,
all. You didn't have cards.
Sadly, that was 3 points you probably could have gotten. Did you have it? No, you didn't.
no.
I thought you would have. No.
3
He was
points
just
from-
generating resources. Oh, I thought you might have had enough to get the cartographer's expedition.
Oh, no, I didn't. I've seen
You've been
very
harvested.
few of those all game. I've just gotten one. I'm trying to figure out what is the best play here. So, on Sam's turn, you're either going to have to play your last card or pass, right?
Me?
Sam.
Oh, Sam.
Is that correct? Because you're.
I mean, yes,
basically-
I have no workers, so.
Okay.
I promise usually doesn't take this long.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Sorry, I'm lying. This is why I don't get sleep on Wednesdays.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
Wow.
do this for a point.
Fair share of Tilton.
Jordan's getting a victory point.
What's
I
he
don't.
doing?
I don't like that, but I think
She played that.
I think Sam has a card, so
He played what?
I'm maximizing points.
He played this one to get 2 cards on repeat.
Yeah. Do you have a card you can play?
Okay.
Yeah, it's called the teacher.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I thought. If I had one more turn, I was gonna give you another fool,
Ooh.
but I didn't have the resources to pay for it.
If
You
I
hadn't
can-
give them all the guilty.
If I can keep going and you guys are both out, can I just keep taking my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone can keep going until they themselves can't anymore.
Yes.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
want a peddler?
What?
You want the peddler?
Peddler. What's the peddler do?
It peddles
Play
things.
up to
I mean,
two
it's probably the most relevant card for you
equal
right now.
amount.
I guess you could crane. No, you'd still
Why would I
have them.
peddle?
The peddler's good if you need to swap resources out to better buy
what do you mean?
things.
You,
Well, I got
you-
my dungeon.
You
I got
basically,
my second dungeon
you basically,
opened up.
Yeah,
So I
the
can-
ranger opened up her dungeon so she can use it again for discounts.
Yeah. So I can get 3 off.
So we basically sit here while Guilty wins the game.
Yeah, but I
How's it going,
have more
chat?
than gold like you.
I'm
Wh-
still
why
gonna
would
finish.
I
I still think I'm gonna finish in last
Peddle
place
just
because I gave
swaps
Guilty.
out to.
so you pay 2, you get 1, and then you swap out 2 resources for any 2 resources you want.
Yeah,
I
I'm good.
I could not for the life of me draw any valuable cards at the end. The best card I got in my hand was 2.
Yeah, I drew.
So I was like
I'm going
filling in with really
to-
crap stuff at the end.
I got this at the end.
Yeah. I got the queen and that's the only good card I played. My end game was weak sauce.
The real question is, how much did you give up to Guilty?
Oh, I mean I gave her a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I was playing the way I always play, which is for win, not position. And if I'm playing for win, I don't need to power you up any further.
Yes. No, I wasn't talking about powering me up.
My only choice, I had to give one of you the resources, so.
If you were going to win.
If I'm playing to get as many points as I possibly can, the best way I could do that was with these abilities that gave me 4 points at a time. So, and it required me to give you all resources because I didn't have shit in my hand. And I didn't have enough work. If I had enough workers, I would have used this to try and fish for more cards. But I didn't have enough workers to fish for cards and get resources and make it all happen. So
Wonder if ruins would have been a better play. I mean,
it
to like
it
your
wasn't.
postal pigeon.
The ruins weren't available when I filled my tableau. They came up when one of you built something. They were the most recent card revealed, I think.
I thought the crane was the most recent card revealed. I took.
I don't know.
Wait.
Oh, you. I think you were still in it
Wait.
because I
Yeah.
took
maybe.
the school.
Sorry, I wanted to swap this for a
Yeah, I lost finally.
thing when I played the ranger, and I forgot to
Wait.
do that. Can I
Oh,
go
no,
back
no,
and do
no.
that?
I
I
thi-
played a critter,
Yeah.
and with my judge, I can swap a resource.
I think you played the school right after I played my monk, because I took multiple turns with just placing these guys at the end.
Actually, it doesn't even matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going.
Yeah, because you did the
to-
school and then the teacher, and those were your last 2 turns.
No, I did the school, then I did the queen, then I grabbed that, and then I played this. I had like 4
Oh,
turns
okay.
between that.
Okay.
I took this when I did because I didn't want her to have it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sam, you're right. I should buy this peddler.
See, I'm not Jordan. I'm not trying to screw you over.
I don't.
I don't try and screw you over either.
assume that.
All right, what do you
And
got?
then
Games
I'm
should have
gonna-
actual food rations and take hours to play. There you go.
Wait.
Sam and I are done. I mean, this is all on
don't
guilty.
have enough money.
Actually, technically, we're not done.
How? Well, we technically haven't passed.
You
yet.
haven't passed.
Oh,
This is
I didn't know
correct.
this was a
But I have no people and I have no place to space to play cards. So I have no choices. I cannot build the
You
ruins because
can't build the ruins because you're already.
I don't have a
back.
place to put it,
I'm just gonna put this down.
and
take
neither
one of
can you.
these.
That would have been a cool chain if you could,
I
though.
would.
Okay. Your Jordan's turn.
Yeah. I pass.
Okay. That's it.
I have no workers left, and I filled my tableau.
I'm also
Sam's
done.
turn. Sam is done.
Great, fire
Right,
away,
it's
Mark,
my
because I'm just
turn.
sitting here waiting on Guilty to take her forever turn.
Shut up. I'm going to put a second thing in my
She's
dungeon
dungeoning.
so that I can only pay one.
Make sure to buy tickets if you want to win that giveaway, chat. We're
One
going to
berry
pick a winner at the end of the stream.
for a second architect.
Oh, you have one question now? Okay.
And
How complicated is this game? We will talk about that in the post-game review, Mark.
Do you have the thingy?
What thingy?
The chart thingy.
I can look it up. Yep.
I think that's all I can do. Is this all I can do?
You had options,
I could,
but you closed those options.
Well,
Ooh.
yeah, because I wanted this guy because it's
No, you could've-
multiplied and it multiplies.
Oh, that's true. That wouldn't have mattered because I was going to
Yeah.
say you could have played this.
Yeah, but I didn't have the person for it. I don't have the work.
No. You would have gotten the 2 victory points by taking this into stone, and then just doing the crane to
Yeah,
this.
it doesn't.
But you could have potentially gotten in that. Let's see. Is this a 3? That was a 5. This is not ever tree.
Jesus.
Okay, I think that's game.
Wait. I might be able to. Can't I take the ruins for 0? Just
Yes.
to fill up my.
And then use its ability if you want.
What is its ability?
It allows you to discard a construction from your city and I think gain the resources from it. So if you have a low victory point construction that is worth resources that would then allow you to buy something else, you could get rid of it and get its resources back. Which would be like something that had a really good ability but wasn't worth very many points.
This guy?
Like a dungeon.
No, I need my dungeon.
Why?
Because I get 6 points for the things in my
Oh.
dungeon. Duh.
Oh, I see. I forgot you had that event.
Draw, discard a construction card from your city, gain the resources. Draw. Okay, so I would
Yeah.
get this back.
Which may allow
But
you to
I
buy
would
something else.
Lose 3 points.
I don't think you have any.
I
So
don't
your
think I should
post
do
office
that.
is the only thing, if you can get 3 points for it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
I don't know what's. Do you have anything in your
But
hand?
wait. When I put down the architect. Oh wait, I'm getting 2 points for this right now, and I would only get 1 point for the crane. I don't get extra points for filling up to 15, do I?
No.
You do not.
Do I have what? In
Do you have anything in your hand worth 3 points that you could build with the resources you have plus the post office?
It's
or plus the fairgrounds?
Well, that would be just a swap of 3 points for 3 points. So unless it had an ability
Well,
on
I have
activation,
4 points on this guy, but no, I can.
No, she does. It's not worth it. The best she can do is swap that out for the crane, and then it would get her the exact same number of points as one res.
Cool.
yeah.
Not,
All right.
I'm outie.
All right. So everyone count up your point tokens plus your cards plus your events, and then we'll report on our point totals.
Oh boy, this is the counting part.
I think there's a good chance Guilty got it.
There's no chance I got it. I'll
wasn't
tell you that
paying
much.
Any attention to your point totals? So I'm a little nervous about that. What do we count first?
Just count everything.
Okay.
Ugh. Abysmal total. I think the winner is going to have at least 65 points. That's my guess. But maybe I'm wrong. The expansion comes with a score sheet. That's convenient, Dreadwolf. Thank you for letting us know. Oh yeah, I should pull up the score sheet while I'm thinking about it. We have a new post-game review grading rubric chat that we're using for the first time tonight. We should have calibrated it in advance, but that's okay. We can do an initial calibration here. I also want to write these down so we can record them for posterity.
Alright. Pretty sure I know what I have. I'm double counting this because I have 2 architects. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah.
Does seem fair. Double counting what?
My 1 remaining amber.
Oh yeah, if you have 2 abilities that apply to the same resource, I think you can count it both.
I have exactly 60 points.
I think you win because I'm either at 43 or 44.
You should count to be sure.
Oh no, what are you at?
Ooh.
I'm at 44.
Okay.
Oh.
So you
No.
better count to make sure that I didn't beat you.
Damn it!
A cervix slight, thank you for the 50 biddies. Swift rage.
All right, 3, 4.
This is important.
5,
She's gonna be like, yeah, 45.
7, 8.
Sam's.
Hold on,
Sam.
I'm just doing this so you don't have to worry about counting these. Those don't matter.
He just
'cause
gave you the
Alright,
points
I
for
gave you the
that.
points for it.
All right, thanks. So let's just start with this. So that's 5, and then a point. What?
Hold
Where
on.
are you moving all my cards? I'm just gonna let Sam
he's
count.
grouping
I'm just.
I'm letting Sam count. I'm letting Sam
Okay.
count.
So you. Okay. So I'm guessing the Evertree counts itself.
Oh,
Probably.
Yeah.
What does
in
it
that
say?
case, I'm
It says
either
for
at
each
Yes.
44 or 45.
Yeah,
I didn't
so the
count
que-
it
One,
last
Okay,
time.
perfect. Then
I think
did
I'm
we
at
tie or
44,
did you
so
beat me?
Four.
Is the question.
So then.
This is important,
so she-
chat.
You would, if we tied, you would
4.
beat me because I only had one of. No, I do.
No.
We have the same amount. of
No, if we
points.
tie, you win because you have one more. You have one
Are you out
resource
of
and I have none.
resources?
I spent them all. Yeah.
Let's see.
But on my last turn, I decided to go for 1 extra point rather than the tiebreaker
Yeah.
because I thought I might need it.
Yeah.
Cards count themselves. Yep. I don't think I have any.
I can't wait.
Yeah, see, that was the other thing. I didn't get any cards that had post-game points on them, which sucked.
So you got another 6 from that.
From my dungeon.
And not getting a wife hurt.
From your theater.
From my theater. Oh, I didn't even count my theater.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
Okay, so she won. She beat me.
I forgot.
All right. So basically, guilty
Am I in
can't
the
count,
running
and she
with,
debated me.
Well, we can
with
keep
Sam,
we
though?
can keep counting. We can
'Cause
keep
that's
counting.
what,
We can keep counting.
That's what the question
The theater
is
would have
now.
had to been worth like 15 points, though.
It was worth
I
6.
had
Okay.
a lot of unique
Well,
things.
that's close enough to make it be worth
Okay.
counting.
So
Well,
there's
you know.
that. And then there's
Look at
another.
all my money.
So, can I get some Jabateds in chat?
This is the.
Thank
sixth
you,
one we've
Grizzly
done here.
Diz. Yeah, we need some
from my
Jabateds in
dungeon?
chat for
Okay.
guilty
I
debating
think
me.
those are all of the like double
Specials?
specials. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 18,
Hey, Psychotica
19, 20,
or
21,
Psychotica.
22,
I'm guessing
23.
that's how you
And
pronounce
then
it.
all of my monies.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 6, 9,
Jesus.
12.
32, 35, 38, 41,
Oh, this is gonna be close.
44.
All right, so I'm losing.
45,
I don't think there's 15 in this.
46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56.
That's close.
by
though. So 60, 56, 44. I got
Alright.
crushed as expected, and
But we all win because Jordan loses.
I confirmed made both the correct choice and the wrong choice in giving guilty resources.
All of your resources.
I could have completely shut you out of the game.
I
No, because you had the crane. I could
I
have
had the
completely
crane.
shut you out,
I had
but
the crane.
it
But
would
you
have
definitely
hurt.
helped.
It would have hurt, but you probably still would have beat me.
Yeah.
it would have been. I think it would have been a lot closer.
It would have been.
Between
Yeah.
us two,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I made the correct decision by not enabling the winner to get further ahead. So that was the calculation I made.
All right.
All right, so
Game all.
chat, we have a brand new post-game review process
pew,
that we
pew,
go
pew.
through on the stream.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's going to give you a lot more quantitative ratings along a lot of the different categories that we've talked about, and we're going to kind of limit ourselves to more concise discussion so that we don't ramble on forever. But we're going to try and cover as much as possible. So no, you don't have to step out at all, Dreadwolf. We always
Hated it.
yeah. No, we always give honest feedback, and if we have negative feedback, we try to make it constructive. And we appreciate that all of the designers and publishers who have joined us in chat are willing to take constructive feedback. So you definitely do not have to step out at all. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah, hype for both Dreadwolf and
Fireflame, I think it was
Nine Flame.
something like that. Five Flame,
Five.
maybe.
Six flames.
Six Flame, no. Thank you to everyone from Starling Games who has been here with us tonight and is still here.
Round of applause for the developers who have
Yeah.
come out to watch us play their wonderful game and have enabled us to play it.
Indeed. And chat, if you
They are enablers.
Native Flame, that's what it was. And chat, if you have any questions about the game, now is a really good time to ask them while Dreadwolf Cub is here. But let's jump into our post-game review.
Gats. How are
So-
you, my friend?
Our first. Oh, hey, it's Gats.
Yay!
Hey Gats,
is on
I
the
also
screen.
noticed you were here.
So our first overall category is
Category.
design.
I
So
love it.
yeah, so this is
Excuse
Guilty's
me.
category. So each overarching category is going to have multiple subcategories, and we're going to rate each subcategory from 1 to 5, with 5 being best or highest in the case where the category is more of a scale rather than a subjective judgment of quality. So the first subcategory here is component quality, which is talking about, are the pieces sturdy and well made? Do they have a nice finish? Not talking about artwork just yet. We're just talking about like the components themselves. Are they flimsy? That sort of thing.
Remember, these are special.
So I give it a 5.
Oh, what are we rating out of?
5.
1 to 5. I give it a 5 for component quality,
5 tilts.
especially for the collector's edition. I would say maybe the regular edition is a 4, but only because the collector's edition is a 5 for all of these amazing extra components that it
guys.
upgrades.
Yeah.
Which are punch outs in the base game. You still get the board and the tree and stuff, and the meeples and stuff like that in the base game. So it's still at least a 4. But I would say for the collector's edition, it's a clear 5 for me.
I'm going 4.9.
Yeah.
You have to give a
You
have to give a 1, 2, 3, 4, or
We
5.
made up these
4.5.
rules together.
No.
4.5.
I also
No, you
want
cannot
to
give a 4.5.
Okay, well,
Fine.
who here thinks that we should be able to do fractions?
No,
No.
because if we were doing fractions, it would just be a scale to 10, and we would get rid of the halves. But
You go
that's
ahead.
Sorry.
silly.
No, I mean, I have very minor gripes, but
Yeah.
largely I would give it a 5.
I mean,
Minor gripes include rolling wood.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say if you have minor gripes, 4 seems fine because 3 is
Nah,
three
they're
is
super
good.
minor.
4 is very good,
Is 3
but with minor
good? I
gripes.
think
They're super
3
minor.
Is like
Well, this is what we have to calibrate.
Mediocre.
But I don't want to use the Yelp review where 4 is there is bad stuff and 5 is it was okay, and then there's nowhere to go from there.
what? Is this how you rate?
That's
things
how
on
you-
Yelp?
No, that's how.
I
Yelp
think you're
elite.
That's not how I rate
wrong.
things on Yelp. That's how everyone else does because Yelp ratings are useless. But I
doesn't
could
know
rant
how
on
to
that
Yelp.
forever.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna give
I would say
it
3 is good, but not
Cool.
great.
good story.
4 is
So
great. 5 is amazing.
I'm gonna give it a 4.9.
Okay, so that's a 4.
5. No, it's a
Because
5.
I also think that there needs to be something done about this rolling wood issue. We just need like a little like cardboard pop up, you know.
Logs are
like-
mediocre. Wow. Wow.
Ah.
Okay, so are you giving
All
them?
right, Mark gets.
There are new twigs
New
coming in.
twigs.
Are they like? Are
Okay.
they like twigs that are like Y-shaped or something? Because that would be cool.
Are they
Never
not
Mars.
rolly? Are they like
Or maybe.
rectangular?
I hope they're not. What,
Are
what
like-
I what I
are
don't
they
want
like
them to
the
be is
roads?
like Catan roads.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
I hope they're not Catan roads, but I would be okay with something
Like
other
like
than
this
just
is high.
rolling logs. They have shaved edges. Okay.
Hello.
Do they roll?
To
No,
prevent
to prevent
rolling.
rolling.
Ah,
Okay,
very
So
nice.
so are we 5s all around then?
All right,
Yeah, let's give it 5s.
Okay.
I'm a preemptive 5. I trust. All right, next category.
All right. Our next category, and I'll let you two go first while I'm writing stuff down, is theme.
What do you have to
Does
write
the
it down?
does the theme
What's the
fit the
vibe?
game mechanics? Is it an enticing theme? Does the game feel immersive in the theme? So when you're doing the mechanics, do you feel like you're living the theme? That sort of thing.
I give this one a 4. I feel like the game was pretty immersive. Like I felt like a woodland critter fighting for my
Yeah.
city, but I don't feel like I still don't feel like the seasons made a bunch of difference to me. It just felt like game phases.
Yes.
I mean, it had a cool like flavor to it, but I don't. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I think I would have liked some other thematic elements that to draw together. Like maybe, I mean, if I was like, I'm probably like either a 3 or 4 here, maybe closer to 4. But like, it'd been cool to say like, oh, there's like essentially like one suite of related things. I know they were related within constructions and characters and things like that, but like, it would have been cool to see like more multiplier effects.
Yeah.
And I think that also goes to the season because it's like certain things don't get touched until later in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if there were some like wintry scenes where it like cost less if you were in the winter, or like summery cards that cost less.
yeah,
in summer.
maybe like construction
I don't know.
costs more in the winter.
Yeah, possible.
But winter's the very first phase when you have no resources, so that would suck.
Yeah, I
and
mean, I'm not a game designer. I'm
Yeah.
just a critic.
So I think I'm also a 4, but for different reasons.
For different reasons.
yeah.
Hilarious.
I actually personally think that
Expansion.
I think that the seasons fit the theme very well and evoke the theme more than most other parts of the game, because it is the idea that like you are like you are preparing for the next season, so the idea that that is the point at which you take your workers back fits the theme really well for me. But I think that like the worker placement stuff itself is like, okay, there are a lot of games where you place workers to do actions to build things, and that fits a lot of themes. So to me, it's like it's almost coincidentally fitting the theme, the worker placement part of it, not necessarily in a bad way, but it doesn't like it doesn't promote the theme. So that's why I would give it a 4.
it's a cool game mechanic.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about artwork.
I love it. I give it a 5 on art. I really like it. It's beautiful. I like the Easter egg too, and the matching cards. Maybe we didn't mention this, but
We didn't mention it,
the
yeah.
playthrough that we watched pointed this out, which was really cool. That if you have one of the construction cards that gives you a free critter card of a specific type, you can see that critter in the background of the art on that building,
Yeah,
and
so-
vice versa.
So, for example, I have the general store here, which allows you to build a shopkeeper bunny for free, and you can see the shopkeeper bunny in the lit up door of the store.
And the silhouette, that's so cute.
So there's a lot of cool Easter egg hints in the artwork. Plus, it's just beautiful in general. The tree looks amazing.
Yeah, the tree's great.
Yeah,
What do you
I would
think?
give it a
For
5.
4.
Okay, that's totally fine.
I think like
Yeah.
the open and closed to me is like not that distinct. Like yes, you can figure it out.
We actually have a separate category for that if you want to change your score.
But what's the category?
what
Visual
category is
accessibility
this?
is the next category.
Oh, we made a lot of
I don't know if that's
categories.
that
I
feels
think
like
he's
a
talking
binary.
about the creativity and not
I feel like that's
the
always like a
UI.
binary like. It's just like how we say like linen finish and component quality. Like you're like, oh, it has different colors.
But well, okay. Do we want to
It
do
has
that
different
category
colors and
first so that you
shapes.
can think about artwork differently? Because there are a lot of things that I've written down here about accessibility. It's not just a binary.
Okay.
So and we can reevaluate. But the reason I put visual accessibility under design as its own category is. Yes, does it not rely too heavily on colors? Does it use symbols well?
I don't know.
Do the meeples and other tokens have distinct shapes to help you tell them apart? And is all of the text easily readable, or do they use like annoying fonts that make it harder to read, that sort of thing? So all of that to me falls under accessibility as its own category. For me,
Yeah, and Grizz is saying art is different from graphic design.
yes. Like you can make beautiful art without worrying about accessibility. That's why I just wanted to stop you before you got too far into the symbol stuff.
Accessibility, like
Well, it is. It's like, does the graphic design of the game make the game easier or harder to play?
Let's take this conversation
Yeah.
into the Discord. Join our Discord.
Yes.
Hey!
We should talk about it on the Discord.
And let's just
For the
Get
time
some
being,
scores
let's
on
just
this.
give ratings for it, and we can evaluate the
rate
category.
it how you understand the categories, and then we'll
Yeah.
yeah, I'm giving it a 4.
For which? For art?
for art.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So for accessibility, I would give it a 4.
You didn't rate it on art.
Oh, sorry. I give it a 5 on art.
Oh, nice.
I think it's gorgeous. I think it is an absolutely gorgeous game. For accessibility, I personally give it a 4 for the collector's edition again, because all of the upgraded components have unique shapes. All of the meeples have unique shapes. And it doesn't rely too heavily on color. However, I agree with Sam that it's really easy to miss which of the spaces are available for everyone to go to and which of them are only have one person. I didn't even notice that half of these were multi-person until most of the way through the game. Yeah, so that's I give it a 4.
2.
What about you two?
I agree. I give it a 4.
Sure.
Okay,
4.
great.
I'm looking for a card where you can like not find the critter without having
Yeah.
to.
Okay,
'Cause
lots
some
of
things
distracting
that's the
elements.
thing.
Oh yeah, that was the other reason I gave it a 4 is like some of the text on some of these special event cards is
Super
really small
Yeah.
and hard to read, and it has some like stylized font.
So as I was gonna say, like, I also don't think there's a lot of value in this, and so I
That's
would have
nice.
rather seen it be this is the 2-player side, 2 to 3 player
yes.
side. This is the 4-player side.
I agree. Yeah, having just double-sided
Because
That's
I can
smart.
see they did it this way for randomness.
for shuffling, yeah,
but like
people can
Shuffle.
shuffle
Yeah.
yeah.
without looking. Yep,
Well,
I agree.
some people can. Some
All
people
right.
cannot be trusted.
So let's talk about learning.
Jordan.
Learning curve from 1 to 5. How easy is it to pick up and understand the game? You'd be surprised. Okay, when I say people can shuffle, I mean like people are capable, if they are not cheaters, of
Jordan.
mixing cards without looking at
Jordan.
them when they need to randomize.
Jordan.
Some people are bad at shuffling as a
Jordan.
hand skill, yes.
I'm between 3 and 4 on learning curve. I don't know. I find that it's hard to parse apart learning curve and like replay value, sort of like what I wish I had known. I think it was like pretty easy to figure out. I would go 4.
Okay.
There was
Oh, that's a
lot
good
of
point.
reading,
What is
though.
learning curve? Is higher harder or is higher easier?
Yeah.
Higher. That's a good question. Well, let's decide this. Do we want?
I would say low.
I would say higher is easier because easier is better. And we've
Yeah,
been
but
doing higher better for everyone else.
But we have other categories where higher is not necessarily better or
Is
worse.
that true?
Um,
Queen is so pretty. Guys,
I'm
look at the queen.
I'm up either way. I would be fine saying that
Look at
a
her.
low number for a learning curve means it is because we're not
Yeah, no,
we're not trying to add these up for a total
We're
score.
not trying to totally
Yeah.
score.
So,
You're right. You're right. That's
I would be
true.
fine saying
That's
that
true.
low
We're just
number
trying
means
to, like,
low
give an
learning curve.
accurate
Yeah, yeah,
representation
yeah.
of what
Okay,
experience
so guilty basically gave it a 2
and
then.
I'm safe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
probably close to.
There's just a lot of reading.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
all of these things needed to be read,
I-
and all of these needed to be read, and all of this.
Yeah, I think I'm either in a 2 or a 3, probably closer
Yeah.
to 3, just because, like, once again, the thing I find hard about these, and I know we play a lot of new games, is to really even just know what's available,
Yeah.
what's possible, what you can do, especially when you have something like limits
Yeah.
on here, to know how all of those interactions work.
Yep.
I do appreciate the fact that the rule book has very specific rules for specific cards.
Yeah.
I really don't like games that don't do
Yes.
that. So I will say I do really appreciate that.
Yeah, that is, I agree. I echo that. That is much
you got?
appreciated. That actually
3.
says what cards.
I don't think I need to add anything to that. You guys pretty much covered it. I go
Q.
with a 3. All right. So now the second category under learning is like player guides. So like, are there good learning resources in the game? Are there player references? Are there turn walkthroughs, strategy tips, things that help you play the game when you don't really know how?
I would give this guide a 4 out of 5. There were very few things that we couldn't figure out by the guide. Just like, little stupid stuff like, what do I do first in the case of like, well, I guess that is a thing. Like, what do I do first in the case of summer?
All right.
But maybe if we'd looked harder, it would have been in
So you
there.
give
I'm
it a
like
4?
between a 4 and a 5.
Okay. Sam?
Yeah, I'm probably in the same boat. I think there's definitely some cards that are slightly confusing, and I don't know if that's
Yeah.
a separate, different thingy. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm in the 4
Okay.
probably.
But you know what's really cool? The book has a lot of art in it, and it's got little. Can you guys see that? It's got
There's flavor text.
yeah, flavor text
Which is cool.
for some of the main characters
Yeah.
that show up on the
There's a whole
cards.
story in the back of the book.
I really like that. Where?
I'm a
Oh, it's a little story.
I'm a 3 on player guides. I think it's the reference in the back of the rule book that explains some of the more complicated cards is good. I would really love to have some sort of player reference or something on the board that gives you a visual way to remember how a turn works and what your action options are when you're learning the game. Once you've played it enough, you're fine. But
You only have 3 options.
I would like that. But I don't think it's bad. But I think it's average, which is good.
I think it would be cool if you had a little thing in front of you with the seasons and like a little token so you could like scoot it across.
Yeah.
So other people could know what season you're in.
Yep. If I just had a card that told me what the different actions were and what each of the seasons did, like summarize this plus
Yeah.
the actions plus maybe a thing that told you the name of what each of the symbols were or something like that, that'd be nice.
Shiny, I definitely.
Trails or
do.
Yes.
the UFO form?
Yeah, having it up on the tree is great. I just
You're
wish I
right.
had a
The
second
visuals
reference
do show that.
along with other
The visuals do
information.
show that. I think it's like not necessary, but that's just the type of game that I
Yep.
like. Things with like lots of stuff and
Yep.
you can like move the things
Yeah.
across. I
But-
like moving.
But again, for me, a 3 is still good. There are a lot of things it does right. The book reference and this on the tree is both really good.
I really like the
All right,
book.
so let's move on to gameplay. Let's talk about this again is not one where
Can you review our categories?
Yeah.
Gameplay?
we have complexity, strategic depth, and replay value.
Okay.
So for complexity, this is not a 1 to 5 in terms of good or bad. This is a 1 is low complexity, 5 is high complexity. So like how complicated are the mechanics? Are there a lot of pieces and board states to keep track of, that sort of thing? Just complexity.
Yeah, I would give it a 3. I
Okay.
think it's
Actually, I'm gonna pull this out so y'all can see it.
let's see, it's not a game that I could convince my family to play. Like my parents are they're like max like pushing it is like Takanoko. They wouldn't play this, but I wouldn't feel uncomfortable bringing this to a more social game night. So yeah, like I could convince my non like I play a game every week friends to
Yeah.
play this, and I think they'd do fine. Especially if they were nerds in high school and play Magic.
Cool.
Boom, brought
Yeah.
it back.
And
It's just nothing to do with
It
magic.
totally
Yeah.
is. You have to read a lot of cards.
That
and
is
you have
not
to
how
combo
Magic
them.
works.
apparently she just thinks that all games where you have to read a lot of cards
Maybe
are
you should just
magic.
get better at playing magic.
Yeah, and as
No,
a
it's
as a
just
reminder,
like you play Monopoly when you're little, and then you play Magic in high school, and then that's like set up your mind to understand games in the
So
future.
judgy.
Yeah.
So judgy.
as a reminder, chat,
And you play Risk in college. Everyone does that, right?
this complexity scale is
Like
not
diplomacy.
is
Yeah,
not
that too.
a measure of whether it's good or bad. Some gamers really like high complexity. Some
Mm-hmm.
people really like low complexity. Some people think low complexity makes it too simple and you don't have enough choices. And so like that we're just
I think
we're
3
just
is
rating
about-
it to give you an
Personally,
idea.
I think 3 is about the sweet spot for
Okay.
me. So,
So you'd give this a
I
3?
enjoy it. I put it at a
Yeah.
3.
How about you, Sam?
I'm in the 3 range, but I will say that I think this would be something scary to bring to a board game night, only because there's a lot of stuff. Like even just the addition of the trees and the parts, like, I mean, taking nothing away from the art and how pretty it looks, but like it probably has the same level of gameplay complexity as a tiny epic galaxy, say, but it looks more intimidating
Right.
because of all of the pieces.
There's more fiddly pieces
That's
that you have to
interesting.
lay out and
I
deal with.
think a game that has like visual interest in the fact that it's tiered and like it was
It was probably just under 2 hours, a Cervix Light.
We
I
really
think
should have
but-
a timer.
We were
things with fiddly bits
waiting on Guilty a lot.
engage people. Whoa!
'Cause she didn't know-
Whoa!
'cause she
Whoa,
didn't-
30-minute bathroom break.
Because she didn't know how the dungeon worked.
Oh my god.
All right.
So you gave it a 3 for complexity? Okay.
But for different reasons.
Yeah, I think 3 is fine. I reserve the right to change it to a 4 after I've calibrated on a few other games.
Okay.
Because I'm like it's somewhere between 3 and 4. There are a lot of fiddly pieces, and you have to keep track of everybody else's tableau and what abilities they can pull out on you. And you
yeah,
have to
I didn't
remember
even
what all
pay
the special events are, which are way up here, farther away from you. And you have to keep
Well-
track of what's in the meadow and what other people can buy, so you have to keep track of their resources.
If you're
There's a lot of...
metagaming.
And that's not metagaming. There's just a lot of...
If you're trying to play other people's games,
Which is... You should be
I mean,
doing
draw
in this game.
2
you
from the
can
meadow is
choose to
exactly
do,
that. No.
But you can
No.
also have a great time choosing not to do that, which I did, and I beat you. So there's that.
But Sam beat you. So there's that. Yeah, I agree, Grizzly. Okay, so following complexity, let's talk about strategic depth.
That just, I was just saying a timer so we know how long it took us to play.
Yeah, true.
For strategic depth, examples of this is like, how deep is the decision tree? Are moves generally obvious, or is there a wide variety of options? That sort of thing.
I
Go first.
think for a worker placement game, it feels like less RNG than normal, which I kind of prefer.
What do you mean by RNG?
Like just pure randomness.
Right. The only RNG is the card draw.
It's the card. Well, it's the card draw and like the. There's no like besides the summer mechanic. There's no like clear the board. Like
Yeah.
there's not like discard two clear
There
the board kind of
was
mechanic.
a change your hand with someone, but
Yes,
Yeah.
but I threw it
It's
away.
not to use
And that was also, to be fair, that was one of the expansion
is that an
cards.
extension?
So I
card?
think-
Okay, yeah.
I think this. So this is strategic. What? Huh?
Strategic depth. So
Um.
how basically, in one sentence, how deep does the decision tree go?
Oh,
I would say for me it's somewhere in the 3 to 4 range. Probably closer to 3, and that's a calibration thing. But
Yep. Okay.
I agree. I felt like
Yes,
there were a lot of
Grizzly, that is exactly what
choices.
metagaming is. Taking something from outside the game and using it to influence your moves in the game. Yes. Guilty. So basically,
was a
so
Did
basically,
you not
what
know
Guilty does every single time she plays with me is metagaming.
I do that.
Yeah, it's
And
Sam
we're a
too.
team.
Yeah,
That's right.
So teaming up on someone every single game for things that are outside of the game is metagaming. Yes, that's a great example,
No,
Grizzly. I'm so
Jordan,
glad you thought of
You
that.
were
I
inside
don't know if that's an
the
example of
annoyance.
metagaming. I think
It
that's an
totally
example of being
counts.
mean.
Guilty.
said three.
Strategic depth. You said 3?
I said I agreed.
Okay. I think I would give it a 4.
Cool.
But I'm in the same boat as Sam. It might be a calibration thing, but I feel pretty comfortable in a 4. All right. Our last
Sam's in this boat. You can get your own.
our last individual category is replay value.
I think 3.
Okay.
Really?
I think the game is fun. There's replay value, but I think like at some point there is maybe the amount of randomness. Like there's a chance that in the next game or after a few games, I know my goal should be to churn through the deck because I know
Right.
the power of the palace card when I have the queen.
Right.
So
Yeah.
instead of trying to like play what I have, I try to turn my draws. There's
Right.
obviously a ton of draw outlets. There's a ton of
That's not a
discard
draw
outlets.
outlet. Discard outlet, yeah. This we probably underutilized.
Totally.
And yeah, there's discard outlets. The post office has a discard outlet.
We do not need more categories, Grizzly.
Yeah.
I would give it a 4, and it might be on like my objective enjoyment of things as I know them better. But I would give it a 4. I think also because we only went through like a third of the deck. We didn't see some of the cards in there. We didn't use a lot of the cards that came up. So I'm excited to play more and see more critters and get to know more combos.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with 4 as well, because you do have the card draw. You also have the special events that change, so you have some slightly different
special events
goals.
You're right.
And then,
We only took
because
like
there were
4
like
of the
there's 16, I think, and we drew 4 of them. Also, these change. These 4 special abilities change, and then yeah, chat. We can definitely have you rate that each time. And then
I like that.
I think in addition to just the randomness of going through the deck and seeing different cards, there is the like people start building very different engines as a result of that, and how you react to that is there's extra stuff there. So I would give it a 4. All right, so our last category and chat's last category are similar, which is just what is your overall score, or it boils down to like on a scale of 1 to 5, how excited are you to play it again, right? It's kind of the same thing.
I'm in a 4.
Okay.
I think if I had friends who were excited, I think the actual part about this that is exciting to me is the fact that this felt like it played really well for 3 players.
Yeah.
I feel like
And I know it
because we
plays
played
well for
3
4 because I've done that.
Okay,
Oh,
well, so
yeah.
that's cool because what I've noticed is a lot of the games we play, 3 players is that like 2 is great. 4 is great. We can't say it can only be played by 2.
Most of their dev work was at 3.
Nice. Yeah.
So
I find that a lot of games don't have the depth at 3. It's like someone gets screwed at 3, 4 is enjoyable, 2 is evenly matched.
Yeah, I feel like 2 is probably a game where you get much higher explosive scores because there's less competition for spaces. 3, you have the same number of spaces as 2 except 1 extra card, but there's a lot more competition for them. And in 4, you unlock all these extra spaces. So there's still a lot of competition, but you're not going to get screwed by something that happened 3 turns.
Can I rate it relative to Catan? Then 5.
Right. So you said 4. Guilty. What about you?
Yeah, I'm into it. I'm a 5.
5? Great.
Yeah. Do it again.
I've played it twice now, and I have not yet won the game, and I give it a 5.
Because he has to win.
Because he has to
No,
win.
I mean, legitimately, one of the things that I enjoy about games are games that I cannot figure out right away. Games that I feel like I lose because I made a strategic mistake, and I want to figure out a way to do it better.
Yeah.
Conversely, to give an example of that, like, I have a hard time playing Catan or Ticket to Ride anymore because I have figured those games out, and strategically they bore me. Like, there's no decision tree for me anymore, and so that doesn't excite me or want to play it. Even if someone else beats me, I don't care because I'm just like, well, I made the optimal decisions that were available to me, and I still lost.
Ooh,
because that's how those games work.
Question: is there a little velvet bag for these?
There is not a little velvet bag, but there are lots of little plastic baggies to help separate all the pieces.
Dreadwolf Cub. I want a little velvet bag.
Velvet bag in the second printing.
Nice little...
Velvet bag in the expansion.
Yeah.
Okay, so
mice.
chat, feel free to give your ratings from 1 to 5. How excited would you be to see us play this again?
Oh, no. Those are 2 different questions. How excited? What was the original question?
No, it was how excited would chat be to see us play it again?
Oh, I thought it was for chat to play it.
Oh, no, I think it was how excited would chat be to see us play it, I think was the question.
Hold on.
Dreadwolf says 5.
Yay!
Hold on, let me get in.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
1.
Man.
This is not relative to how boring we are as a stream. This is just, if you're already here, then how...
I want new stuff every week.
Yeah. Sam's like new stuff all the time. That's great.
Dreadwolf, are you in the Bay Area? Are you in San Francisco? Because if you are, you should come play with us.
Good call.
When your next expansion comes up.
It's true. And in fact, they have an expansion already. Oh, you did live in Oakland, but you're back on the East Coast? Damn. Well, if you ever come back, let us know.
It's cold there. Come visit us.
Yeah. Oh, damn. The people I was going to raid went offline. That's okay. There's other options.
All right. Did we give away that game?
No, we did not. I was just looking ahead.
Let's do it.
So
Let's do
we
it.
are about to give away the game. So if you have not bought tickets yet, buy tickets now. Exclamation point giveaway if you don't know how that works yet. We are giving away a copy of Nosh if you want to show that on stream again, Guilty. Thank you again, Dreadwolf and everyone from Starling Games for sending us the game to play tonight. We had a great time playing it, and it is a gorgeous game. You should all look into getting this game if you enjoyed watching it, because I think it's a fantastic game. Probably one of the best games that came out in 2018, if I'm honest.
Wow.
Along with last week's game, Root, which was really fun.
Yeah, I want to play that.
So next week we are playing Nosh, the game we're giving away tonight. If you guys want to win it, buy tickets now or do exclamation point Gleam to go enter for another copy that we're giving away on the Gleam. We will also be giving out a copy of Nosh next week as well. So if you don't win tonight, you will have another chance. Yes, it is 2019. This game came out in 2018, making it one of the best games of 2018.
He can say that now because there's no more games coming out in 2018.
All right, so last chance to enter the giveaway. We're going to give you a couple seconds here while we talk about what's coming up next. which
coming
is
next.
we are doing Nosh next week.
We're doing
Sam won't be here because he hates that game. No, just kidding.
I do.
Sam's
Wait,
just
what?
not going to be out of town. And then the week after that, we are actually going to be playing the digital version of Evolution, which is
Right.
being released the day before the stream. We are going to be joined by Bree from North Star Games, who you may have seen come on stream, I think twice now. She's joined us for Ruins of Warsaw City of Ruins,
yeah, Warsaw.
and one other game that I can't remember off the top of my head. And then also I believe the president of North Star Digital, who developed the game, will be there to
Wow.
join us. So
Are
it's
they
going to be
playing?
pretty awesome. Yeah, they're going to play with us.
Nice.
It's going to be pretty amazing. So make sure you guys check that out. We are close to announcing the rest of the schedule, but I can tease a little bit that I think we're going to have a really cool Kickstarter coming up at the end of the month that we're going to play, and we hope to have the full schedule ready for you all by next week to tell you what those last 2 weeks are. All right, everyone's had a chance to buy tickets. If you have not bought tickets, do them now because I'm really close to clicking pick winner here to find out who wins. Spencer became VIP because I want an excuse to take it away later. Christina Stitchcrafts, welcome to the table.
How are you?
Thank you for that follow. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. If you guys,
Christina, you
Hold
just
on.
got tilts, so you can
it's true.
bid them
Buy
to
your
buy
tickets.
this game.
Here's the real question. Did she come because I reminded her that it was happening tonight? Or did she come
Wow.
because of you?
Oh, Stocky Guilty on IG wrecked.
Oh!
Sam got wrecked. Sam set himself up and got wrecked.
Eat it.
Yeah. So buy those tickets, win a copy of Nosh, and yeah, we will. If you enjoyed the show, of course, make sure to follow. You can also follow us on Twitter at Tilted Tabletop, where we tweet about our upcoming schedule and streams and cool stuff that we hear about. That's pretty much all we have for you all tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and find out who won, unless Christina Stitch Crafts gets some tickets in here in the last second while I
you
speak
explain how to
really,
do
really
it?
slowly.
You do?
Exclamation point giveaway if you want to find out
Giveaway.
how to win.
Hey, shiny too.
Shiny
Woo!
Cap, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the table. Exclamation point giveaway. Just exclamation point tickets and the number of tickets you want to buy. They cost 1 tilt each. If you just followed, you have at least 10 tilts.
You
You
have
can do
10 for
exclamation point
following.
tilts to find out how many you have.
Yeah.
Do you all have any closing thoughts while we give them a chance to buy tickets real quick?
We haven't mentioned the art on the outside of the box.
Oh yeah, the
I
box
think
sleeve is really cool.
Box art is amazing.
I
This
think
is
it's a
the
lot of the
box
card art blown
sleeve.
up.
Yeah, but it's really pretty.
10 tilts is 10 tickets, exactly. And
Here's
the
the
max is
box.
25, so that's pretty good.
Here's the box itself.
And if you're worried about future giveaways, don't, because you'll
Really
earn more tilts
shiny.
as you watch the stream. So if you spend all your tilts this week, you'll get more next week for the next giveaway.
Look how the letters are shiny and they're like,
Yeah, it's pretty great.
yeah. So, yeah, I highly recommend. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's nighttime on that side, and then it's underground on this side. Here's the nighttime.
It's gorgeous.
And then daytime.
Okay. No worries.
Nighttime.
We're gonna give away the same game next week, so feel free to save up your tilts
Nighttime.
and spend them next week when we actually play the game, so you'll get a chance to see how it
Sweet.
plays. All right, let's pick the winner.
Do it.
Drum roll, please, but not on the actual table,
Why?
because then the people will hate us. Oh, there you go. Yeah, mic drum roll, ASMR drum roll, please. And the winner is Acerbic Slate.
What? Shit.
Congratulations.
We don't need any more games. No.
Acerbic Slate,
Wrecked.
congratulations. You just won a copy of Nosh.
Rigged.
Rigged.
Wrecked.
Thanks everybody who entered the giveaway. If you did not win tonight, reminder,
Don't need more games.
type exclamation point Gleam in chat right now. Click the link, go there. We are giving away another copy that will get picked next Friday through the Gleam. That is the only place you can win that copy. So go there, get more chances to win. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid someone, y'all.
Woohoo.
Let me.
Or do you need help?
I'm working on it right now. Chat. I think I know who we're rating. I just needed to pull it up so I could trigger it. So everybody stick around. Type !raid or !sub-raid if you want to get our raid message so that you can share the love in the channel that we're raiding. Let me see what they're playing. I found somebody who's on a path to affiliate, so it'd be... But I'm trying to figure out what they're... It looks like they're playing a digital board game of some sort. Yeah, let's go show them some love, because they're trying to push for affiliate, so they could use some more viewers, some more followers. We love supporting people who are trying to build up their stream. So we're going to go ahead and raid the Citadel Hub. Boom. Go show them some love. Use the copy pasta. And we will see you all next week when we play Nosh and give away yet another copy of that game. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you, everyone from Starling Games, for making this all possible. And have a good night, everyone. Bye.